Oh, and last night I cleaned up my balcony because like the kids left like a crap ton of toys out there, and like they had like melted crayons that melted onto the deck, and I like scrubbed the entire deck clean.
Ooh.
I'm very proud of it because now I can go out and enjoy outside.
Do you enjoy outside?
For about 2 months out of the year.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, you're pretty pale, Alex.
I get his
A lot of
question
people in
mark.
Canada are.
I wanted to be like full throttle Gaze Ass, and I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if I can support this.
To be
Do
fair
you
to Brooke,
have
I do
sun?
enjoy going outside at like midnight. I like that.
When I was in university, I loved a good midnight stroll around campus. It was real nice.
I wish I could have done that, but I went to school in Niagara Falls,
I
so
wish I could have done
uh,
that, but unfortunately, I live in America
yeah,
You
that's
went to school in
and I am
Niagara
a woman.
Falls.
yeah,
You did?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. The
The
university was right
American
next to
side?
it. Yes, I
Oh,
could
so the
not.
shittier side. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone just fucking walked across the bridge to get to the nicer side, or to
I
get
don't
drunk
know
in
what the
Canada.
educational value of a big waterfall is, but I'm in favor of it.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls is so cool. In one day I got to experience all four seasons in like the span of like
Yeah.
3 hours.
Welcome to the Great Lakes region.
Yeah.
That's how that
Well,
works.
I was born on the Great Lakes. So.
Same. I live like only 45 minutes away from Niagara Falls now, so
No way.
literally a hop, skip, and a jump over the border.
I like the bird conservatory there. That
Mm-hmm.
and there's a butterfly conservatory. And as a kid, I saw a butterfly give birth. It was awesome.
There's a place in Middlesbrough called Butterfly World. That
Sounds shitty.
no, it's real good.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
a thing in
Hearing
Middlesbrough that's
Graham.
actually good?
Yeah.
Since when?
That's one of the only ones, to be honest.
I have.
We
Ito,
have a
I think
children's
I.
museum that has a butterfly garden.
Aw.
But I mean, is it really a butterfly garden if it's fucking Florida and they're everywhere?
Oh, that is true. It's like trying to go to the reptile exhibit in Florida, like in any zoo.
Okay, okay,
Fucking walk
okay.
outside.
I will defend the reptile exhibits with my life. I am an avid enjoyer of Repticon.
A true Floridian.
I'm so serious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, motherfucker. Okay,
I
motherfucker.
thought you were actually done your sentence. I'm very sorry. I was like, now! And then you started talking. I was like, shit!
Mid-sentence, you cut her off. It was so
I was just gonna say I am an avid fan of Repticon, and every time I go, every year I almost buy a whole fucking snake, and it almost
Oh my
convinces me
God.
every time.
Oh, I'm weak. Oh,
What's your favorite snake?
Hmm?
What's your favorite snake?
Oh, definitely like just regular python. I love pythons. Also cobras. Cobras are really cool, but you can't like really own one. Uh, I mean, you can,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to like actually have a license and shit for it. But But yeah, I just like snakes. I think they're cool. I think they're very neat and interesting. My girlfriend likes to go because she likes to look at the birds because apparently they bring birds to a reptile convention. Yeah.
Well, I have to feed the reptile something.
I'm not telling her that.
All right, here we go. Okay. May as well get some money off of them in the meantime, right?
Oh my god.
Welcome, everybody. Monday mornings. It's just the four of us today. And shall be, unless we get someone else signing up. Yeah, but I'm very happy. I mean, this is the power squad right here. Juju, Brooke, Jess, Ito, like dream team. Today, we find our scene at dinner. You guys head down to the Great Hall. It's warm, inviting. The area outside is becoming hotter lately as summer comes near on the horizon. There is hot days followed by nice, cool, warm nights with wind that gently flows through the valley. You all sit down at the empty tables, looking to enjoy whatever dinner might have your way. Um, and before dinner, um, Issa, you can actually kind of do it right now. You can see both Nolan and Zach. No one's actually sitting by Zach because food hasn't yet been like served. It's like a few minutes early, and the two of them seemingly are talking over at the Slytherin table. It's very telling that Nolan always has to go over to his brother rather than the other way around.
Yeah,
In many
okay.
ways.
Okay. Um, let me double check a spell really quick. Can you? Can Muffliato affect 3 people instead of just 2? Or
That's a
is
good
it
question. It's a very good question. Let me check. Spells.
Each person within 30
Affiliato.
feet.
each
of you.
creature you choose?
Each
Okay.
creature you choose.
Okay. Yeah, she'll like walk up to them.
As you walk up, you can overhear a little bit of the conversation. You can hear Nolan say, Dildero isn't that scary, not when you actually get to know him. Zach is like, I don't know. He stared me down in class. He asked me a question. I tried to give him a correct answer, and I don't know what kind of mood he was in. He just like stared at me for like 30 seconds straight. Super off-putting. No one's laughing. What are you laughing about? That's when you can walk in.
Hey. Hi. Do you both like have a second?
Uh, yeah. Feel free to sit down. I mean, Slytherin House. I mean, they're not really happy when people stay after food served, but we're good for now.
They can deal with it. She'll like flick her wand, muffly out at the 3 of them. Um, Nolan, you remember in divination class how we got that like tarot spread and it was talking about like new opportunities and how you should take new opportunities? Um,
Yeah, pretty much. Why? Oh no, you got a tarot reading from Nolan? I swear he stacks those cards. For some reason, one time I got all four death cards, and Nolan like kind of turns away with a like. There's not four death cards in a deck. He totally fucked with him.
I don't know much about divination, but that feels kind of botched. Okay, anyways. So how's your mother doing first? How is she?
Um, she has been a little bit more cognizant lately, so that's nice. Zach and I just have been sending a few owls out to her. We haven't got anything back yet, but I'm sure that's just because she's in care right now. Yeah, they recently started moving her to the hospital, and we've kind of been there and back off and on.
Well, I'm sure once like things are settled, she'll right back soon. Um,
The two
I
of them, well, Zach will look over toward his brother, and his brother will just, not look in a particular direction because he's blind.
I did well, don't take this the wrong way or anything. You know how you mentioned they were trying a lot of things and nothing seemed to be working?
I think they'd both be quiet. I don't think they really have a response to that. I think like you
Mhm.
bringing that up probably is a very sore spot for them. It's a little awkward.
Well, me and some of my friends, the Knights, etc. Um, we might have found something that could work. It's a
Um,
really ancient potion. It's ancient. Um, a lot of the ingredients Slughorn was saying were symbolic. Um, but I think there's a possibility.
so can I talk to you in person? No one says.
Sure, yeah.
He'll just get up, take like 3 steps away. I I know you care about me and my brother, and I always appreciate that. I didn't like give him hope. Um, that's unfounded.
It isn't unfounded. This is the same drought that cured Merlin himself.
Why why do you have your hands on it? I
I
I
have my
just
hands on the recipe.
I don't want him to care about something that's just going to end in failure.
I don't think it'll end in failure. I think we have a good shot of getting these things, and if we get these things, we could get Galatea to help us, like, figure out how to actually make it. She's a whiz at potions. She's amazing with them.
Just
Please, just we should try every option. And the cards even said take new opportunities. A new opportunity will come, and you should take it. This is an opportunity.
you kind of scratch his head. He thinks for a minute. Okay, just okay, fine. He'll take a step back, um, and you can continue.
Yeah, she'll go back to Zachary with him. Um, so it's this drought called a Vergis drought. Um,
I've never heard of it. Zach says.
a lot of the ingredients are symbolic, but the I think hardest one to find might be the Sylvester snowflower, which is said to be extinct. However, I asked Slughorn, and it's found in the South Pole, um, and like this little grove in the South Pole. And I figured once we're able to apparate, we could get there. Um, Here as
It's a
an
while
ingredient
away.
list. She'll like take
He'll
out a
take it.
little scribbled out ingredients list.
What's on it? No one asks. We'll look it over. Okay. Where did I put it in your chat?
If you go to our pinned and
Do I
you
have
go
it
to
pinned?
imbued horticulture of drought making, it's a little bit above that.
It
Or
is
like
not
a
pinned. I have
no,
nothing
it's well,
pinned.
it's right under
In
the
discussion.
imbued horticulture in
Oh, it's
discussion,
in
yeah.
discussion. Wonderful. I'll pin it right now. Pin. I actually need this for a separate thing as well. 1 second. Just send this to someone else. Because I've actually been looking for this. There. Sent. Okay. Yeah, Zachary will read aloud. Bone of an elder hag. A sprig of deathroot. The venom of a rune spore. What are these ingredients? No one asks.
Slughorn said that they may be symbolic.
Some polymerase ingredients. I've never heard of such a thing.
It's found in very powerful ancient potions. Uh, the bone of an elder hag. I have theories as to that, considering where we got this recipe in the first place. It's a long story. Has to do with King Arthur and Merlin and Morgana. Um,
And I think Zach is like laughing nervously, like almost like in disbelief about that. But yeah,
um, the Sylvester Snowflower I already explained. South Pole. Probably once we get of age to operate and learn how to. I know it's far away, but maybe if we travel a bit during a break or something, we could. And then Niffler's Fancy, that would be expensive, but it's not completely undoable.
expensive. Niffler's Fancy. I remember Sprout talking about that. It's a legendary plant. Golden leaves.
Yes, but I think if with a bit of research, of course, we could find these.
I think it's worth it. Zach says. Nolan takes kind of a deep breath, still thinking about it. Anything can help.
It'd be good to explore all options possible.
I'd want to test it first if we can actually make it.
Of course. Yeah, definitely.
You can see
It's
Zach like kind of takes a deep breath too, and you can see this sort of happiness, a hope in his eyes that you've given to him. Well, I guess we have a new mission. Yeah, Nolan says.
a new one?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have this before. We've been trying to talk to different healers from across the world. Things that we can do. Sent out owls. Our dad doesn't really like us getting involved, but we want to try to help.
Understandable. Um, when my mom passed, I wanted to do anything I could. So I'll do anything I can for this.
Thank you, he said. I'm apprehensive, but hopeful.
We should enlist the help of Rhiannon and Gwen and Galatea. They were there with me whenever we found this recipe. I think Rhiannon has even seen the place that the snowflowers grow.
Yeah, sure. Whenever we have a free period next, I guess.
Absolutely.
You can hear the bell starting to go. Bong, bong. You can see some of the other Gryffindors are starting to filter into the hall and sit down at their table. Gwyn walks in with Levi as well, kind of entrenched in some discussion.
I should leave you guys here before your housemates get all antsy about a Gryffindor being here.
Yeah, same with me. And Zach will laugh. You're welcome anytime. I'll fight him for you.
Knight in shining armor, as always.
As long as I keep it polished. You can go sit down. Galatea, you come to sit down at the Ravenclaw table there, and nearby Reese will kind of turn over toward you. Hey, um, you feeling all right? Last class, you were looking a little angry. You know what there needs you?
I just didn't want to spend extra time in history of magic.
Right. We're just waiting on food, so feel free to pull up a chair.
Thank you. How have you been, Reese?
I've been good. I'm really good, actually. Third year's been a major help. First two were a little rocky, but now that I've been able to do arithmancy a few times, I mean, it's really a lot more intuitive than most spellcasting. You know, Rojas always talks about like feelings, about oh, more raw feeling, more control, and I don't really understand. Like I try the same thing, or at least I think I'm trying the same thing as other people. It just yeah.
I mean, we all have our methods that work for us. If it works for you, then it shouldn't matter.
Are you an arithmancy, Galate?
She is.
Okay.
Pretty sure I have
Yeah,
like a
Professor
party.
Vector can be a little weird, but you know, it's only for an hour and a half a week.
I mean, I actually find her discussions really interesting. She has a way of putting it in a no nonsense kind of way. No
Yeah,
fluff.
but then it's hard to like ask questions. She's so intimidating up the front. That pointed cap doesn't really help either.
If you're intimidated to ask questions to better yourself, then maybe you should take a look at that.
Yeah, I think he will actually think on that. Okay. As for Gwyn, you come by and sit down, and Levi's like, I don't really get Dragon Ball. You know, there's like fights that go on for like years, basically, multiple episodes, and even like there's a whole like 5 episode run where it's just one fight.
Well, you see, it's the problem of adaptation. You see, in the manga, it was very clear, like it was all fast moving action, while the anime got ahead of the manga, so they had to kind of find ways to, first of all, not have to pay that much an animation budget. Then they had to like figure out how to stretch it out enough time so that the manga could actually be drawn week to week. Uh, and that's why it's so messed up. But you know, in the manga, it's all very fluid.
I like romance animes a little bit more. You know, there could be long form, but even they have their issues because they always stretch out things way too long. I'm like, just tell them how you feel, you know?
Gwen is just gonna give a look and go, "Oh yeah, I hate when people do that."
It's fun. You can sit down next to Rhiannon, who's already here.
Rhiannon has like a stack of envelopes that she has next to her, and then she's just kind of filing her nails.
Are you sending letters or starting a revolution? Levi says.
Or maybe it's a secret society.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Bunch of invites.
Oh,
Do we wear
uh,
like monks' robes and chant Latin?
something like that. Although
Let's get
these
cool.
invitations are not from me particularly.
You got 12 invitations to one party?
Oh, no. I have several invitations for certain people to give to certain people from a certain person because I happen to be the daughter of that certain person. So,
So cryptic. Where's the food? Shouldn't it be here right now?
I don't know. Maybe Rhiannon has the invitations for all the food.
Only people with the invitation can eat.
you know, I
And
never thought about messing with the food. That's such a good idea.
And just at that moment, Rhiannon, you have like a really high passive perception. Galatea too.
I only have a 15.
Okay, Galatea, what do you have as passive perception? Who has a high passive perception?
18.
18.
I
Anyone
have a
else?
crisp 8.
Crisp.
Oh,
It's a
Chris.
crisp $5 bill.
I have 12 passive perception.
Well, okay. So Galatea, you can see the lights just barely kind of flicker from above. And right at that moment, food appears on all of the tables, just like it always does. Well, not just like it always does. It appears about 4 feet above where it should be, and then splatters down to the floor, sending large bits of dinner, meal, and mashed potatoes onto everybody's laps and chests and faces. Ah! You can hear like the entire Great Hall sort of erupts into a frenzy of excited voices. And as people are just starting to kind of come to terms with what just happened, all the food disappears. There's a lot of murmuring going on. The hell was that? Gemma says, and Anicia is like, "Why the hell would I know? Does he? Doesn't one of your best friends work down in the kitchen? She doesn't work there. She just likes the house elves. Someone should go down to the kitchens. Hufflepuffs. We don't. We do not run the kitchens. You can hear people yell back, and there's a lot of arguing
They
going
do
on.
kind of run the kitchens, though. Like, they don't run them, but they kind of run them. I get where Gemma's coming from here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys all react?
Kind of squinting at Logan.
Just before it went away, there was like mashed potatoes directly on his chest, and he went.
That's why you have scurvy.
That's why you have scurvy.
Rhiannon's gonna like take a look. Like, this isn't one of mine. She's gonna turn back over to Wilfred and kind of give him a shrug.
Hot gravy. I wish. He says, like, because the two tables are like across from each other, so he's like back toward you. A second later, not all of the food, but much of the food reappears on the tables. You can see Flitwick, who kind of like ran out during the whole craziness, has probably ran down toward the kitchens and now is just coming back as the food's coming back. You can see him take a deep breath. The headmistress like looks over toward him expectantly. She does this, and he goes, and he'll walk up on the side of the hall to go talk to her.
Can I go to the Slytherin table where Rhiannon is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Issa will like walk over there, and then without announcing herself, put a hand on Rhiannon's shoulder. LeFay, what did you do?
Joking. Judo.
Oh, hello, princess. This was not one of mine, unfortunately.
One of your boyfriends, then?
Nope. He had hot gravy spilled on him.
Oh, I didn't see that. I wish I did.
It was a little funny.
Even Wilfred is laughing.
It wasn't me either, but I did find it very funny.
Oh, you're next on my list to interrogate. I wonder.
Is this one of Scurvy Boys, or?
Shockingly not. He was trying to eat mashed potatoes off of his shirt, though. It was kind of disgusting.
I
That's
see.
so messed up.
Even more unhealthy behavior from the scurvy plague.
Yes, we are trying to get rid of it in Gryffindor House, however. One of the first years had it. Did you know that? Like they actually had it. I saw them in Pomfrey's office.
Oh,
I mean,
we need
isn't
to
it
quarantine.
like can't they just eat fruit?
That's what I'm thinking. I guess people just don't like fruit nowadays, which is like, why wouldn't you like a nice fruit cup with like blueberries and pineapple in it? I don't know.
I think it's citrus that's really important. Here, she's gonna lean over and she's gonna grab a lemon and she's gonna hand it to Issa. How good's your arm?
I swear to God.
But I don't know, pretty good. You know, I've been
Yeah.
working on throwing the quaffle around.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and
Lifting.
deliver this to Logan?
Yeah,
No.
she'll like squint. Can I like try to throw it?
Get his ass.
Athletics?
Yeah. Make a dexterity attack.
No.
Come
Dexterity
on.
plus proficiency.
No.
If you want it to be strength, I'll allow it.
Athletics?
I'll allow it.
Yay.
Yeah, you eating this fucking thing.
Come on. Just beat him in the head.
Come on, okay. Oh
We will
shit.
see.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
Mm.
14. Okay. You grab this lemon. You reel back and you can watch the lemon just go through the air. And then because you did a strength attack, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
You can see Logan, who is currently eating his meal. Just a little bit. And then beside him, Sadie gets knocked out.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Not
Issa's
Sadie.
looking away. Issa's
You
looking
see a bunch
away,
of people
sitting down.
stand up
Looking away.
to go help her.
No, I'm already back.
You
in my
hide?
food.
Yes,
back
I'm
in my
like I'm
food.
sitting down. I'm
Make a
turning
stealth
around,
check.
sitting down, and acting like I've been here.
Calavaria.
Oh
Calavaria.
god! Oh my
robes,
god! Oh my
scream.
god! Oh
Make
my
a
god.
stealth check, so.
Oh my god! Fuck!
No, roll again. No, we're not playing.
That's so fucking funny. Come on.
Oh, come on. Let's leave the.
Oh, 25.
Okay, 25.
Good.
Yeah, with the 25, you're able to like, keep your head down. People like duck up to like look at where the fucking came from. It's probably Slytherins.
Gwyn is gonna take a very satisfying bite of his green apple he's eating, and then he's gonna like swallow it and turn to Ethan and go, "Wait, what happened?"
Don't
Well.
don't worry about it, love.
I'm so glad.
Okay.
Please tell me I saw this.
You muted.
You.
Gemma will say, "Nice arm."
Thank you. Calatea probably absolutely saw it. She always keeps an eye on us.
With the 25? No. Because that beats her passive.
Damn. Okay, we're not doing that again. We are not doing that again. We are not throwing food. No food fights.
I'll give you 5 galleons if you do another. And Gemma will grab a pineapple this time.
That's really tempting. You know, Gem, that's really tempting. You're an absolute gem. No.
Oh, speaking of people, I need to go fucking hand these out. Here.
Also, speaking of people, I need to meet with you and you, pointing at Gwen and Rhiannon, with Nolan and Zachary next free period because they want to meet. It's about the drought.
Like the.
Like the weather event?
Yeah.
No. The Veriduous one.
Oh, the drought.
The weather
Yes.
event.
Okay.
Whoa! It just fell. Oh, my light.
Oh my god. What were you gonna say, Rhiannon?
Oh, I need you to give this to your father.
My father?
Yeah.
Why my father?
And she is going to hand you a dark black envelope with red accents. And on the back
Definitely a cult.
is a wax seal and like a little ribbon that has like the seal of the Italian ministry on it. She's gonna hand it over to you. This is for
What
your
is he
father
getting
and
subpoenaed?
you. No, he's not getting subpoena. I don't think he can do that. I'm pretty sure not. Pretty sure you can't get subpoenaed by another unless he did something wrong. Did he do something wrong? Please tell me he did something wrong.
Unfortunately, he is very by the book.
Boring.
If he did something wrong, I think Magnus Gideon would string him up personally.
Well, I thought about it, and Wilfred was saying how he was never invited to any one of my father's parties, or didn't get to go to any of my father's parties, and I don't usually get to go, because I don't really care about that much. But I figured this would be a really good time to do some, whining and dining for him, and then we can get up to some real fun.
Okay. Is this
This
going to
is
be in Italy?
the crest that is like pushed into the wax.
Ooh.
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 So this is just a little invitation that I was able to, get my father to agree upon. He just wanted people of note at this party, Italian, how we work. It's all about making connections. But it is for your father and also for you and any plus one you would like to bring.
Can I
But
be Issa's +1 so I don't have to talk to my guardians?
Fortunately, and she's going to pull out another letter and hand it over to you.
This is the worst thing that could happen. Okay.
I apologize, but it was the only thing that I could get him to agree upon.
Okay, joke's on him. When he meets him, he's not gonna like him.
Well, he's good at making friends.
Well, he's gonna have to be.
I'll make sure to let good old Dad know.
Mhm.
He'll probably jump at this chance.
Oh, I'm sure, but
Especially if Magnus Gideon's going. He never gives up a chance to kiss ass.
luckily for all of us, he did tell me not to get caught getting into trouble, which I believe was very intentional wording for him.
I mean, yeah, to get in trouble with a party of international officials, that would be disgraceful, you know?
Getting caught would be disgraceful.
So we're
Getting
going to
into
be causing trouble
though.
in Italy.
Venice, specifically.
Oh, that's much fancier than causing trouble here.
Oh, yeah. A lot more dangerous, too. It's gonna be
Dangerous.
fun.
Okay. And you're inviting Gally, right?
Of course. Wouldn't dream of leaving her out.
Wonderful. We should probably ask to see if she saw anyone up to anything, anyways, with the whole food.
Oh, that is true. Yes.
I'm willing to bet a lot of galleons that I don't have that it wasn't a Ravenclaw. Doesn't really seem like Ravenclaw behavior. As an expert on such things.
You are right. You do study behaviors a lot because of your whole, like, list thing, right?
Well, yeah, but I have a special knowledge of Ravenclaws as well. But yes, I do have a
You
list for this.
special knowledge of Ravenclaws. Why do you know Ravenclaws so well?
I guess the way I'll put it is it's an inherited knowledge of Ravenclaws.
Okay. Oh, your family was Ravenclaws?
He will tap his nose to that.
Oh, ew.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You. Good thing Galatea's not here.
Galatea would agree, I'm sure.
All right.
Alright.
Shall we all go to see her then?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do have to
sure.
make a stop over at the Hufflepuff table before stopping at the
Oh, of course you
Pencil.
do. You gotta lock lips with your lover.
Okay, well, you don't have to be
You have to
gross about it.
consort with our jester. You have to have some. That's not the right word.
She's
No, I'm waiting
courting
for
the
it.
court jester.
You have to continue your flirtations. You have to,
Hmm
make out,
Keep
etc.
great.
I feel like Isa's just digging her hole and just Rhiannon's like, keep going.
Mhm, mhm. See where this gets you.
Have lip to lip intercourse.
What are you even saying at this point?
Non-sexually.
Isa, I'm gonna walk away now. She's gonna get up.
Yeah, we should probably get going.
I'm gonna go to the Hufflepuff table too, Issa, but I'm just gonna be there to stare at them uncomfortably close while
That
they,
is such a good idea.
you know.
Should we stare at them together?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And she's gonna walk like the 2 feet over to the Hufflepuff table.
He's literally across from you. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like up and down.
She's like scooching someone out of the way. It's probably Morgan or something.
You probably heard that whole thing.
Oh, probably.
He has a pretty good passive perception. So.
Morgan, move.
What? Why is it always me? Yeah.
You're always in my seat.
Yeah, we should really just carve your name into it. I'll remind him.
Yes, of course. I hardly sit over
Doesn't
it.
do that to you, he does that to Wilfred.
He knows better than to do that to me.
Yes, he does.
Hello.
You're in a good mood today.
Oh yeah, of course. Food fell from the sky. And I have party invitations.
I wish food would fall from the sky more often. That way I could just turn my neck up, open up my mouth, and grab a bagel.
How did that work with the gravy?
Missed my mouth.
Mm-hmm. That is definitely the hazard.
I'm surprised you're not more stained, he says, like brushing nothing off of you.
Of course not. I'm agile, like a cat. Now, on to business, and she'll pull out an invitation for his father and him and hand it over to him.
That too, Rhiannon?
What?
You want me to go to a party with my dad? I haven't done that since I was 8?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And he has disallowed me at parties since.
Well, this is specifically for him and you. Because I'm going to be there.
Ugh. Yeah, he's gonna keep me on a leash the whole damn time.
No, you'll be at the kids' table with us. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like so much more fun. Thank you, Gwen.
My father told me not to get caught causing trouble.
We'll be at the kids' table in Italy.
It's in Italy? You'll look deeper at the invitation.
At night.
In Venice, the most romantic city in the world, other than Paris,
So you can
obviously.
have lip-to-lip intercourse.
Can you control your friends, please?
No, I don't think I can actually. I have
the
tried.
perfect spot for couples in their lovey-dovey phase. We'll play violin.
Just keep ignoring her. I'm just gonna keep going.
Or
I,
the
I
tr-
lute.
play
I
the
try
piano.
to every day.
We could play the lute for you. Or like paddle a boat.
Paddle a boat.
He'll cough, and Issa, wait, is there even a saving throw with this
Little
spell?
rat.
I have
This
to
little
quickly
rat.
double check.
Is it just
Um,
Muffly Auto includes
Oh, make a
you?
Constitution saving throw, please,
God
Issa.
damn.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Is this
fine.
like Densiga or something?
Rick DeSempra.
Oh fuck! I almost.
It's Sanctum
Sanctum
Sombra.
Sombra.
Rick DeSempra.
Rick Decembra, sorry.
Rick DeSempra. Calm down.
15?
Yeah, 15. Wait, what is his spell? I think that is his spell save DC.
It depends. Is
What's
he
our
at a 20?
proficiency bonus? +2?
Plus 3?
Plus 3.
So
3.
it'd be 16.
That's a
if he
failure.
is at a 20.
That's a failure. Oh wait, 16 out of 20. Am I calculating it wrong?
Does he have a 20 charisma,
8.
assuming he's willpower?
Fuck. Oh, it doesn't have. Fuck, I'm not calculating it right. I'll say that's a success because I can't think right now. You can feel like all of your robes begin to pull upward, and your plate will begin to rise up into the air, as will your fork and your knife.
Excuse me, that's not very court jester of you.
I don't know. It's pretty
That's fine to
funny.
me. And the plate will fly like a disc away, sending food.
I thought we said we weren't throwing food anymore.
Mr. Gideon, you can hear Sprout say, his head of house. What? He says. Please don't make me sign more paperwork. Do you see me with a
5
wand?
points from Hufflepuff.
You're not a prefect. Isolde, why are you wearing green robes?
Oh shit, sorry.
Sprout says.
Rhiannon did it. It's not my doing.
I thought it was funny.
It was pretty funny.
I don't look good in green.
Well, it's not the weekend, so back to it. And she'll go sit down.
I come.
Colavaria.
Thank you.
It's like a slightly different shade of red than everyone else.
Motherfucker.
It's like burgundy.
Yeah, it's like a deeper red.
Slightly. I love that. Like that tickles something. And obviously we're in a new timeline, and I've been thinking this whole time about, because all the timelines are based off of tarot cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of two. And I think we don't yet know exactly enough. But it is either the magician or the lovers.
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 Thinking lovers. I was thinking that too. Because of, we're lovers, not just lovers, but relationships between people, familial ties and romantic ties, and friendship.
Connections, allyship,
Molecule.
and decisions, but specifically the correct decision.
Yeah. That's like the magician.
The magician
Right now
is
I'm
also
leaning towards
really
lovers,
hard.
so this might be the lovers timeline.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
But yeah, that is your invitation.
Oh, also, Wilfred, if you don't come, we know where you sleep at night. So keep that in mind.
I think Levi is going to chuckle at that. And
I also
Wilfred
know
will
where
say
your
that.
dad's office
Goes
is.
both ways, buddy.
I'm not
Okay,
afraid of
that's a
dying,
real threat.
but I know you are.
I got my eye on you, Gideon.
Yeah, sure. I will grace you with my presence once again.
Perfect. Thank you.
And if my dad just so happens to like fall in like a well or something, you know, sure we can.
There's canals everywhere.
Well,
You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Venice is basically a city of water.
We're gonna have a Venice episode. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought
I
this was
could
just going to be something
totally
extra.
make a map. That'd be fun to make like a little Venice map.
Magical Venice.
Yes.
I wish they had boats though. Like I wish they had like a little like rowboats that I could then like convert to prop and then I could like move with people.
Oh, that'd be
Mm,
really nice. Yeah, if Tailspire had
That'd be
those.
cool.
and she's going to move off. All right, we have Galley, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Kelly yet.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go, gang.
Let's go complete the unit.
I don't know. I don't think you're going to be winning this year, Drusilla says towards Saoirse. We are too. I mean, the Slytherin group isn't that good this year. Anisia's a hard beater. Knocked you off your room last semester. Okay, we don't talk about that. Okay, damn it. I always forget to do the accent. Okay, we don't talk about that.
I don't know. Her hits have been kind of like confused, you know? Bit of a stray bludger.
Please don't join them. They've been on it for like 30 minutes now.
We don't have to be
Say,
a
Ernisia's
better.
been distracted.
It'd be unfortunate if something were to happen to any of your players.
No.
It would be so terrible.
Rhiannon.
Hi.
I think we should replace Quidditch with just cheerleading.
I think. No, he wouldn't say that. Fuck. Is there someone here who would say that? No. Damn it.
Nobody
Sorry.
gay at this table.
I'll say it.
Confirmed.
I'll say it. What do you need said?
I just wanted somebody to be like, I can second that. It would probably be maybe Morgan at the table, but second that.
Grin will wave to Morgan for that.
I'm just saying it would be terrible if someone, greased your brooms again.
Again? No, she's just trying to get in your head. That's what the Slytherins do. Drusilla
Rhiannon.
says.
Stop it.
I don't know. It's so flammable these days. They don't make them like they used to.
She's bluffing. Don't take that into account. She doesn't care enough about Quidditch to fuck it up.
Right now is like trying his best just to not be a part of this conversation.
Well, how are my favorite snakes and lion?
I'm your favorite lion.
Lioness, lion. Yeah.
Yes. She'll immediately like sit in the spot next to Gally, shove some Pete up, pull out of the way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move a lot of people to move like 3 other people into the space here.
I'll just sit on Issa's lap. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rhiannon's gonna like lean up against Gally's back and like throw her arms over her shoulders. Hello.
I
Hello,
believe we've
Rhiannon.
in this moment converged full gay people setting mode.
Yeah, Gally will just reach up and pat Rhiannon on the head.
We have something to talk to you about. Separate
Oh.
things.
Should I be concerned?
Depends. Are your parents rich or important?
Both.
Perfect.
I knew. And she's gonna pull out her invitation and slide it over to Gally. This is for Your father. And you.
She'll like flip it over. Is this the Italian men's?
Yeah, you know. Dad's throwing a party, and I decided to invite myself along and also, put some names on his list.
They cook at the meatball.
Fuck
It's
you.
the
They cook it to me.
Okay.
Can't. I fucking can't with
It's
you.
nearly Shadow Realm worthy.
I can't even argue. They do cook it to meatball.
Issa fully says that out loud.
I didn't bring invitations for the rest of us, you can hear Reese say.
Are your parents
you
rich or
wanna go?
important?
And you don't want to go anyways. You hate parties.
Are
I
they?
hate parties. Since when do I hate parties? I just hate people.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people at a party who will want to talk to you and dance. You know, there's always
Rich.
dancing at these things.
Rich
Actually, I
and
love
important
dancing.
people. Lots of schmoozy talk.
Yeah, we're whining and dining with the top 1% of the world, Just drop like a bomb on that place and then there's half the world leaders gone.
Isolde, dear, please think before you speak.
I don't know. I think she has a good idea.
Thank you.
Magical TSA shows up. We have a few questions for you.
One bombard on
Magical
that thing's
Department of
gone.
Homeland Security.
Well, I'll be there. I love a good party. And any reason to dress up.
And you're allowed to bring a +1 if you so choose.
Ooh, I wonder who it's gonna be.
I mean,
Definitely not Great and Drayton.
she'll like roll her eyes. I mean, I'm assuming you also have an invitation. Otherwise, you would have been my +1.
I do.
And I wonder who
You could always
you're
go
gonna
my arm
bring.
anyways.
Oh, I will. That's no question.
Of course, I gotta have something pretty with me.
Are you inviting Zach or Nolan?
Probably. Probably Zach. Slytherins, formal events, they're kind of like bread and butter, they go together.
That's true. Is there a theme, Rhiannon?
Oh, theme? Oh, this is full Venetian.
It is Venice. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Didn't they have really
Look it
great
up.
masquerades? Like, I'm
think
talking
it's-
like classical masquerade.
I think
Yeah,
it's
the
related
classical
to like
masquerade
the Bold
masquerade.
Crusade
Don't
or
know.
something.
Like Venetian.
I only
mad.
know that because of,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, but
Yeah, they hosted like actual traditional masquerades where
Yeah.
you didn't know who it was,
Mhm.
as opposed to costume parties, which are where you know who it is, etc.
Well, this
it's
is
not
my
like a
gift
ball,
to
it's
you
just
all.
a party.
And
Oh yeah. This is just a party.
well, thank you for the invite. I think we'll have a lot of fun. Wait, I should probably check. She'll like pull a glove off and just touch Rhiannon.
Okay, so Galatea, your section Rhiannon, this allows you to see
Like a
short
small little,
future.
yeah, super short, like a little snippet.
Make a divination plus wisdom check since you're doing this purposely.
Okay.
Ooh. Yes.
Yes, there is the summer carnival of Venice. That happens every year. Um, so it's a carnival. It's not like a ball. So we could definitely do that.
This is
17.
definitely like the ritzier, high class version of whatever that
This is
carnival
like-
is.
Yeah. Like rich people go to their house instead of doing
Well,
the
at
actual
least-
public plebeian carnival.
Well,
Not the
yeah,
plebeian.
sure.
Or
You
we
could
can
carve
always
off the
sneak
carnival.
away and do the carnival.
Yeah, that could
That
be
could
our
be
thing.
our
both.
fun. Yeah,
That'd
it
be
could
That
be
could
kinda
be our thing
cool.
with like getting in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be really fun.
Could start out at the ball and then find our way to the carnival where the real fun is.
Yeah.
17 there, Galatea?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have a plus 11 because you have a plus 6 in divination?
Yes.
Cool. So, you touch Rhiannon. Like, to you, Galatea, what was your purpose in doing this?
She's looking for them sneaking out of the party. Like if we do it.
You're trying to push forward toward Venice, is what you're saying.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. You touch her. You do not see, stone streets with water canals and multi-floored buildings. You don't see lights and dancing parties. No, no. Instead, you can see Rhiannon running as fast as she possibly can in one of the old hallways here in the castle. The lights are dim and down, normally what happens at night. You can see her, she is currently running, and from behind her, you can hear voices yelling. But when you do this, you can really only see their perspective. Then you can hear a distant scream. Rhiannon turns around, and something hits her.
She'll kind of like gasp, like out of her like trance. Oh no.
Oh no, I didn't drown someone, did I?
No.
Not again.
Did we get caught?
We definitely got caught, didn't we?
Fuck.
I didn't see the party.
What?
Might be too far away.
Yeah, but I saw you running, Ran, and she kind of look up at her. Running from someone.
From someone?
Something? You, at the end, you just turned around and something hit you. I'm not sure.
Am I gonna get jumped? Which one
I
of you
hope
pencil
not.
necked geeks is gonna jump me?
Huh? I
She's
don't even know
gonna
what
lean
you're
over at the
talking
table.
about. Like, no one was listening to this conversation, you know? They're like, what the fuck? Like, where's all this coming from? I just wanted to go to the party. I'm not going to attack you about it, Reese says.
Are you sure?
And then stop it.
I don't know. James over there has been pretty quiet.
You will look
She's
down
actually
and
quiet.
continue to be quiet. Rhiannon really is starting to like develop a reputation. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So funny. I haven't done anything particularly vicious yet. Just threaten people
Yeah.
and also
It's enough threatening that goes around.
have a penchant
Just
for
general intimidation.
If you speak it into existence, it'll come true.
Oh, Issa, can I deliver Rin's invitation?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Wait,
Rhiannon?
it's Rhiannon's pie. So, never mind. Anyway, he's just going to stick out his hand in front of Rhiannon.
Oh, if you'd like to. I was going to
Yeah.
hand it over to her, but yeah.
Yeah, any excuse to hang out with Ren.
Okay. Heading back toward the Hufflepuff table now?
You have no minds.
Okay. Gwyn, you pop by the Hufflepuff table, and people are just sort of like starting to finish up their meals. Macy is gone from the table, and as you're walking over, you can see her just sitting down right now. What went wrong? What was going on? Macy, tell us. They sent the meal up like normal. They just said that something went weird. It was about 3 minutes until it actually showed up. We don't know where it went. Super odd. Oh. Wonder if you could get it to happen again, Wilfred says. And Juniper will like hit him. What?
See, if you had your proper hat on, Wilfred, it would jingle when people hit you.
This isn't Halloween, Gwen. Although your ears look floppy enough, may as well put some bells on those. Oh, you can hear like people kind of chuckle and laugh at these stupid
That wouldn't make it any easy for you to sneak
comparison.
up on people, though. You know, wouldn't be very fun. Anyway, Rin.
Yeah. His ears look that bad. I'm joking, they're not bad at all. Rin
I
is
know
there.
you're joking, don't worry. And he's gonna pull out the invitation. Be like, Rin, there's a very, very super exclusive special party that your dad and you are being invited to, and there's gonna be a lot of cool people there. And so I thought I would make the effort to invite you specifically, even though this isn't my
I don't
party
know
or
his
my invitation.
schedule. He's normally really busy, and he often does like plans things like a year in advance. But I'll take it.
I believe you'll end up there. I choose to believe it.
Venice. I've always wanted to go to Venice. I've never been to Italy at all. We always go to some weird places out in Asia. Went to Korea last year. That was kind of cool. They're really nice.
Yeah, but it was. But I think you'll really love Venice, from everything I've seen of it. And if I know about you, I definitely think it'd be a city you'd enjoy.
Well, if I ask him, he probably would, if he's available. If my dad can't come, can my mom?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I mean, if not, I'll just start setting people on fire until they let you, so...
That wouldn't be very nice.
They
Just
probably
the,
deserve
and just the tips of the ropes, okay?
Yeah, just, a little, scalding. A little, It keeps people honest, being set on fire. I'm gonna, glance over, look at Wilfred.
I wonder what kind of cute boys there are in Venice, she says, with like a little smile, like a little rocking back and forth.
Oh, there's probably a few.
Yeah, we add in a random like NPC, Ricardo or something.
We have to
Adding
recruit him to
the
come to
shipping
Hogwarts.
chat.
I can definitely give you a list of like Italian names.
Please don't use Ricardo.
Ricardo. I don't know what the fuck Venetian names sound like. And yeah, you have definitely enlisted Rin to join you. She seems expressly excited, although you don't know if you'll be able to get the Japanese minister to show up.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a major win for Brianna's family.
Listen, I'm on my grind side, so I choose to believe it had some effect.
At this point, it's just between ministers. But whoever he sends in his stead will be probably acceptable. Good old Faustino.
That is the end of dinner. People are packing up, finishing eating, still talking about the oddness that had happened. And the faculty have finished dinner a little bit early, and a lot of them headed out toward the Oxford building.
Yeah, I want to follow them.
Okay, sure. Make a stealth check.
We following people?
I don't know. Do you want to join? I just don't
Yeah.
follow
This is-
people. Hold on. Let me check to see if I.
Did we even learn this spell yet?
I don't
I
think
did
we've
not.
learned
Abscondi?
Abscondi.
No, it's
I
definitely
don't think
not
so.
this year.
No.
You know who would have learned it?
Can you tell your boyfriend to Pillow City Pillow Sauce?
He doesn't know that spell yet.
Fuck.
Damn it!
Motherfucker, does he know Abscondi yet? Do you know if your boyfriend knows Abscondi?
He doesn't.
Fuck.
He gets so many
Fuck!
strange little mischief spells early that I'm like,
He does.
maybe he has
does,
this.
it's true. Just not this year.
Do I want to use my inspo on this?
I was going to. This probably. Let me see what I get.
Yeah, if you get good, then I won't. Yeah, no. Yeah,
I
let's,
think we're gonna waste our inspos on this.
let's bust out the good old inspo.
Fuck, I don't have a winspo.
There we go.
A winspo? Wow. I'm
Take my subscriber advantage.
You don't have a winchful.
I don't have a winspo.
Inspo, please.
Winspo, please.
Winchful, please.
That's better.
Por
Yeah,
favore.
much better. Por favore.
Waiting
you
for the
guys
party?
follow? No.
Inspo for the party?
It's potty, but okay.
It's party time.
Oh my god, the hell? Okay, Barbie, God.
Oh god, that hurts.
I would like you all to imagine the Roundtable crew going to the Barbie movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
After
definitely
Everyone
would
has to
see
talk like that the
fucking
entire
Oppenheimer.
That would be an interesting cursed item to get. It makes you talk like an uwu girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That's a
Permanently.
stealing from Borgin and Burke's penalty. For sure.
That's a great one. I'm gonna use it.
Go ahead, feel free.
Okay, so the two of you guys will follow after. And yeah, they pass through the stone bridge right now. A few of them are currently talking with one another. They head down the coiling staircase onto the ground floor, and you guys kind of pull yourselves to the side. So many of the faculty are moving in unison, which means there must be something going on. There is at the end of the Oxford Hall, Professor Slughorn will like hold the door open for a few people. Thank you, of course, and they will walk past a set of stone gargoyles and um, into the faculty lounge. Is that what it's called? We can actually find it on the map. Go to reference, Hogwarts map, ground floor, staff room. Yeah. So I'll pull up. So you guys, because I don't think this has really ever come up. I think of one other game it came up. Yeah. Staff room, right here. Down the Oxford corridor into the staff room. And you guys are not seen.
Do you think we could get in there? Or would that be pushing our luck?
Or will, of course. close shut. There is some frosted glass on the door where it says staff room, and you can see two little statues. Their kind of wings will coil back in, and they'll sit.
Not the way we are now, no.
Hmm. You have some like joke supplies, right?
Oh, yeah, hold on. And she'll go into her coat, which is
No.
kind of lined with extra pockets. Okay, what do you want? There's
Do you have
my
any of
pygmy
those
tusk in
like
here.
no, do you have
Wet
any of those like
weather.
no. Do you have any of those ears? The extended ears?
Okay, hold on, let me take a look. And she's gonna open the other side of her coat. No, sleeping draught, no. Cupid crystals. No, I don't.
Ah, shit.
You know
Alright.
who would, though?
Your lovely boyfriend, yeah.
That's if he even has a supply on him.
I mean, I don't want them to be done with their meeting by the time we get back.
That's true.
I guess this is just a bus.
Hmm.
But it's good to know that they're meeting like this. That means it's more serious than just like a prank.
Probably. Do you think the gargoyles would recognize a fake hall pass?
Maybe, but then you would be announced if you were to go in.
That's true. What if... I mean, what if one of us was in danger? Or saw something?
Would they give us a time of day or tell us anything worthwhile then?
No, but they could let a few things slip.
Okay. How are your acting chops?
Well, if we're going by like a really arbitrary scale of 1 to 5, I am at a 5.
That's
Completely
great to know.
arbitrary.
That's great to know. Because if we were going by that very arbitrary scale, I would also be a 5.
Okay, cool. Great.
I love
Okay.
y'all. Just saying.
Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan.
Okay.
I hit you with like, I don't know, a bombarda would be too loud, but maybe like an infirma cerebra or something to like make you just like look like you're fucked up. Or you can do it to me. I don't know. I don't care. And then whoever is not fucked up, they're like, oh my god, I found them near the kitchens. I don't know what happened.
I don't know if that. Wait a minute. Your potion.
The fern?
The fern. Issa, are you willing to be a fern again? Are you willing?
Yes! 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 We finally found a use for it! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We've done it.
How are we getting the fern in the room? Oh, I got
Well,
I got
it's already
a fern
potted.
delivery.
It's already potted. I have a fake hall pass. It's already potted.
I'll be right back. I'm getting a call from work.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna.
What, like
it gives
what?
me
Like a
time to
fern
figure this out.
fern delivery? What?
Oh,
How are
my
we getting her in there?
my friend Issa, she was found like this near the kitchens. I don't know what happened. It happened again. Help. Clearly this requires more attention than just me, a mere third year can do, which is not untrue because she did have to spend time in the hospital wing for this last time.
All right. All right.
A potted blue
So,
ficus with tentacle limbs.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so even though Brooke's not
I'm
here,
back.
I am
I'm
absolutely
sorry.
sure that
Okay.
I thought you'd
Yes.
have to stay away for a little longer.
No, she was just asking me if I could work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I'll be pretending to be a wizard at that time, so I cannot.
Okay,
Um,
bottoms up, I guess.
oh,
I get to roll 2d10
they're
HP.
terrible. It's like drinking a bottle of crushed ladybugs. It is
Whoa.
disgusting. And from within, you can feel everything start to change. And Issa like whips around in a circle, and then will turn into a little blue ficus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, out the base, like these like purple tentacles will pop out, and you can
Oh.
like stand on top of them.
Yeah, she'll like, I guess, tentacle around, wiggle around. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, we did it.
You see one tentacle go up and like fist pump.
Okay, cool. You can still understand me. That's good. That's a good sign. All right. I'm gonna pick her up, and I'm gonna take the hall pass just in case. But I'll like slide it into an upper pocket or something, and I'm gonna run to the. Hold on. She's gonna like take her finger, like dip it into like the Weasley's wet weather like canister, I guess, and then shut it again, and then like sprinkle water on her face, like she's panicking, and like work herself up.
Okay.
Okay, and she's running to the door and
All
knocking
right.
really hard.
You immediately rush toward the door and start to like bang, 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 bang. Then one of the gargoyles are like, what are you doing? They're in a meeting.
I know, my friend Issa. She's gonna hold up the pot. I don't know what to do. I found her like this. I need help.
And make a performance check.
Fuck. All right. Here goes nothing.
This is great. This is my new
16.
form.
I don't get a
16? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, with a 16, Brooke, blue ficus. Where did you even find that picture?
I looked up blue fern on Google and hoped that it wasn't
Wow.
like blue waffles or some shit like that.
Oh,
Whoa.
thank God.
Okay. Yeah. The door immediately you can hear like some people talking behind it. Bit of a commotion. I'll check it. And the door opens up. You can see Professor Bruce is standing there. Past Professor Bruce, there is a octagonal room with a large fireplace that is lighting up most of the room. You can see the headmistress is sitting down on a nearby couch, surrounded by Professor Slughorn and Professor Flitwick, who's standing, kind of leaning against the fireplace, and you've got Professor Dildero, who's here as well, who is kind of in the back and is sipping on a tea. He looks over toward you as well. Professor Bruce says, "What's the matter? What's wrong? What's wrong?"
Issa. I found her like this near the kitchens. I don't know what to do. I don't know what
Kitchens?
happened.
Near the kitchens, you can hear the headmistress state out. That's what she said. Oh dear. Wait, has this happened before? She says she's gonna grab onto her. Issa, can you understand me?
She'll like wiggle her tentacles wildly.
I think she can understand. I don't know what she's saying. I can't
Professor
communicate with
McGonagall
her.
will kind of stand up, followed by Professor Flitwick. Where was this? Exactly. Where was it exactly?
Near the doorway.
Let's go. And I think Professor Bruce will hold on. The headmistress will kind of stride out. She'll give you like a little pat on the shoulder as she starts to rush toward the kitchens area. And a few of the faculty will just head out with her. Professor Slughorn definitely will attend. Flitwick will attend. Bruce will attend. Professor Dildero is just looking down upon you. He's going to make an insight check. Not high enough. And are you going with them?
Yes. Would that mean I'd leave Issa here with Professor Bruce, or is she going?
No, Bruce is like carrying her too.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I'll go with them.
You on your way down there, Miss McGonagall, she says, "First the grounds, then the dungeons, the great hall, and now the kitchens. Okay, chaos, I say. It might be having to do something with the walls. It might be a good idea to check the room of rooms." Professor Flitwick says, "Yes, why don't we go do that now?" Professor Flitwick will push off from the rest of them. "Meanwhile, I will assess the damage." And Professor Bruce is like holding on to Issa and probably being like, "It's okay. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna help you." And Rhiannon, do you continue down to the kitchens, or do you follow elsewhere?
I think it'd be really funny if we found out how to work the room of rooms and we just fucked around with the school.
I don't know. Do I veer off and try to follow Flitwick?
Up to you.
You can.
You can still understand them, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I
Okay.
can,
So,
and I mean, without you, maybe they'll be more free to speak of it.
I don't think that this is probably a safe bet for me, but she was found near the kitchens. I don't know what to do. And she's like gonna slowly back up and then wait for a time where they're all like rushing off and then book it.
All right. I think Bruce is going to say, "We should probably bring you to Madame Trelawney, not after we conclude our investigation." And you're going to book it down. You're following Flitwick, so make a stealth check.
Okay. Come on, Rhiannon. Rolling
So far,
tens.
Yeah. Okay. Professor Flitwick goes down the right-hand side into the dungeons with everybody else, but instead of heading toward the southern dungeons, he takes a turn to the north. You follow after him, trying to maintain a distance, and he walks down the long hallway, eventually turning into the hieroglyphic hall, where just around the bend you can see him stop in front of a large brass door with metal striations along it. He is going to wave his wand in the air and is going to conjure a large ting key. He will take it and he takes a section of the door that looks quite innocuous, and he is going to pull something off to the side, revealing a small keyhole. He will turn it in the lock, and you can hear the clicking of some kind of mechanism. Click, 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 and the door will begin to open. He will take the key, stuff in his front pocket and will walk inside. The doors are open right now for the time being.
Okay. If he walks inside, I'm going to get as close as possible and like try to peek around the doorway to see what he does.
So now the stakes are especially high. You can make another stealth check.
Come on. Fuck.
Brilliant.
Take my
I did
subscriber
really.
advantage.
Actually, I'd rather give you an inspiration because of the whole blue fern thing. Fucking hilarious.
I knew keeping that potion would be good.
Dirty 20?
Um, you stop in the doorway here and take a look inside. Professor Flitwick has stepped in and is looking over many of the walls here. The room is cylindrical. You can see a dark lines that move in geometric shapes all throughout the floors, walls, ceilings, and four pillars that hold up that high ceiling. There is runes carved into the face of every single surface here. You know this room, probably. This looks just like the room that you were in before, with that odd glowing orb in second year.
Do I notice anything else about this room?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 18?
Okay. Oh, you can see this room. The rooms in this room glow many different colors, and they kind of turn on and then turn off. There are other ones that are like blue and like glowing constantly. Meanwhile, some like color will pass over the room itself. It's nearly impossible to really ascertain exactly what it means, but I will allow you to make a both history of magic check and an investigation check to see if, and if you can succeed on both. I can give you more information as to what these things are doing.
Okay. What checks again?
History and
History?
investigation.
History and investigation. Okay.
Yeah,
20.
and you'll need a success on both. 18.
Oh, I did the 18 for the perception check.
Oh,
History
okay. Sorry.
is +6. And then,
Okay.
all right,
Yeah.
16 for history of
Yeah.
magic and 19 for investigation.
So you know about runes. Runes are used to etch into items in order to imbue them with power. Often that imbuing is in empowered by the caster, by the person who created them, and that way that magic is kind of trapped within the rune. It continues. Um, since some runes are on, some runes are off, other ones are glowing here and turning on and off. Think of this sort of like the server room of Hogwarts. All these lights are different enchantments of the castle. This room is the main hub. The ability to both manipulate and to view the various wards of Hogwarts School and enchantments from within. Flitwick seems to be kind of biting his nail and is looking over the sides. Um, he stops upon one high up in the ceiling that is currently flickering. It is flickering a hmm, is flickering a soft blue color. A majority of the runes here are blue, but there are some purple, some yellow. There are some that are green as well. And Flitwick, seeing it, oh dear, it is not good. He will pull out his wand, and he is going to put his wand in a circle, and a disc will appear below him made of light, and he will rise up into the space until he is right up next to it. He is going to use his wand to trace the outside of the room that is affected, and he will give it a good tap. The flagrate that he casts turns into a bright blue color, same as the flickering rune, and you can see that one start to solidify back again, and his flagrate will disappear. This is going to cause a great deal of trouble. She had some trouble. Restorations might need to be done. Why is it happening? Why are you out of balance? He says, and he will like zoom around the room, checking more different places here. Um, and just watching him, he's going to work for a little while. And you can see him come upon a few. He doesn't seem to be. He seems to be knowledgeable. He doesn't seem to be the most knowledgeable, maybe about what everything does, but he's more so looking for things that look out of place, and is trying to bandage them up like a band aid. As
Okay.
he is attempting that, actually, I'm just going to add, as he is attempting that, you can see. You can see there is a small flash of purple, and a rune will go out. Oh dear. There's another one of yellow, and it will go out. There's another one of green, and it will go out. And there is one final one. I believe that is also green, and it will go out as well. Oh shit. Gwyn, Galatea, cutting over to you guys for a minute. Gwyn, it's late at night. You decide to head down, to bed, and you stop upon the Slytherin common room. You can see a great many deal of kids who are gathered outside. Just say the password. I already said the password. Did it change? Have you tried sugar butterfly wings? I tried that one. And people are having trouble getting into their common room.
Huh. Uh, I think I'm going to be annoying, and I'm gonna ask, have you guys tried Aloha Mora?
You could probably hear a lot of people like groan, "Oh!" in unison. So that's a trouble that you're having right now. Galatea, up at the top of Ravenclaw Tower, you can hear the eagle that is speaking out, and it says, "Where do where where do vet where do vet where?" And it just continues like that for a few minutes. People are trying to just like give it the answer, hoping it just opens anyway, and there are no faculty yet here to help.
Um, I'm gonna walk forward to the eagle and like I'm gonna push people out of the way, like, I'll figure it out. Like, go sit down over there. um, and trying to be as stealthy as possible. I'm gonna try and open it with the room.
Make a stealth check.
11.
Okay. Now make a spellcasting ability check.
Mhm. 22.
Holy shit. No fucking way.
Oh, wait, that's.
I rolled for the other Ravenclaws that would be here for perception. 8. Natural 1. 8. 6. 9.
Let's go. I rolled. I was supposed to be intelligence, but it's the same odd, so
Okay.
22.
22. You pull out the rune, and that thing will like just start to glow on the palm of your hand. You kind of interpose yourself between the door, your rune, and other people watching, and there's a click. Where do acceptable? The door will open up. How did you do that? Janice will say, coming forward. I don't care. I just want to get back in my hot bed. Saoirse will say, and she'll kind of brush past you. Thanks, Galatea.
No worries.
How did you? Brett says, pointing at the door.
I can't give away all my secrets.
Rhiannon, for you, while this was happening, you could see the rune that flashed yellow and then went out. You could see a white flash, and then it goes back out.
Hmm.
And out of character, Galatea, when she was like pushing it, her runes changed to be the exact same rune that is in that room. But no one would know that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Brooke. No need in me role playing about 6 people on a wild goose chase. Make a perception check to see how much you're able to eavesdrop.
It's okay. Nat 20, I believe. Told you.
No way.
True.
No way. Every time,
Oh my god.
someone says
Third
nat
eye.
20,
Oh my
Third eye.
god. Oh my
I
god.
don't know what it is, but every time someone says nat 20
My
with Brooke,
Merlin.
she nat 20.
My Merlin.
Look, you told you gotta
I-
have faith.
I do love the times when like I'll say like nat one, and then it is a nat one, and I'm like, yes. Okay. With an actual 20, yeah, you're able to kind of hear. McGonagall's not really thinking straight. She just, it's a fucking plant, right? And she is discussing all of this. She talks to Chef Blackthorn, as well as Professor Slughorn, and the two of them are asking about some of the stuff that happened. And Chef Blackthorn will apologize profusely and explain that one, he's never seen that fern before. It's none of his workers. They haven't done it. McGonagall completely believes him, and he explains a little bit. Once again, he has to reiterate, and he seems a little annoyed that he has to reiterate what happened this morning. Which I had already actually stated. That's completely true. That is his testimony. That essentially they had created the food like they always had, because there's long tables in here that mimic the tables above, and they create it there, and then they use the magic of Hogwarts to send it up, and it will reappear. And it just went too far, probably because of some kind of surge. Now, they don't know that, and they don't know really why. They sent it up, and it disappeared, and it didn't appear for another 3 minutes before it finally appeared too high. McGonagall also talks about some other problems that have happened in Hogwarts. She does specifically cite the second year incident in the dungeons. They are aware that the castle just kind of started falling apart. That they did not say that directly between people, but they thought that they had fixed it, that everything had been going okay, and now she's a little bit worried that there might be more repairs that are needed. and maybe some stuff that's not readily seen, like the breaking of rock and stone. In first year, she also cites, and this is something that happens in the background of first year, but often is not known, is that there are large cracks that were appearing around Hogwarts grounds, especially in the northern grounds, and even she she does cite about the tremors that happen, and they're still trying to figure out what they can do to help it, especially since they thought they fixed it last year. Is there anything else? Yeah, the discussion of, I think, that someone is doing this, like it's purposeful, is shut down nearly immediately by McGonagall. And then somebody comes in and like is like, Slughorn, there you are, and they explain that they can't get in the fucking common room, and he will, oh dear, he'll go down, and McGonagall's like, another thing, right? And that's kind of the information that you're able to glean from it all. Professor Bruce says, all right, best take you up to the hospital wing.
Oh fuck. Yeah, she'll start wiggling her tentacles. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Issa is in the hospital wing. And that will conclude our first little day here of Hogwarts. I think that's a good time to take our break. And
What a
when we
fucking
come
day.
back, yeah, when we come back, we can finish up some of those classes.
Yippee.
What classes do we have to do? I thought we did one.
Magical creatures, I don't think we did. Muggle studies, potions, and arithmancy.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hello.
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 Was
Hito.
Like, it's wild how long that reference has lived in just our
listen,
collective memories.
if one person is doing the was up, it's me. If no one is doing the was up, I'm
You're
dead.
dead.
Etc. Etc.
Uh, I fucking love you guys. This is a great time. Just even just spend time with you. Okay.
Yeah. Having fun.
Oh,
Next
for
week.
after. For
Yes.
after
you said-
session, we do have roundtable perk ideas. The dating perks for you.
Sure. Yeah, we can look at them.
Mine
Definitely.
is so good.
Yay. Okay.
Okay, so we've got after dinner, after nighttime, we've got care for magical creatures. Who is in this class?
Unfortunately.
We've got Issa with the P and Atalanta, technically. So I'll have to. Goodbye, Atalanta.
Rest in peace.
Rip.
We miss you, Sikrin.
Yeah.
I
Well,
miss you.
Sikrin said that he'd watch sessions sometimes.
Icaros!
Ikaros.
That was so funny, dude.
Well,
That'll never
yeah.
not be funny.
30% of the first session was just as soon as Sikrin did the accent, everyone just going Icarus.
I think so, yeah.
Today for care of magical creatures class, Issa. So you're the only one of the friend group who is a part of it. You can see you're on your way down toward Hagrid's hut, and when you're halfway through the quad on the third floor, you see your schedule change, and it says first floor, Oxford Building, care for magical creatures classroom. Oh, come on. You can walk back to the other damn side of campus that you were on previously, past the stone bridge, and down the stairs toward the Oxford corridor. And on your right, sure enough, there is an actual classroom for this damn class, although you don't recall really ever using it. Walking inside, there is large tables with chairs all surrounding them, and I have a sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh, like the light. Oh no, the light high above. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Um,
You
you
know
can
me
see inside the room. It is a.
Undefeated, just undefeated.
Oh my god.
It's Spiritus Sancti.
Something spiritus. Okay. Fuck. Where's my music? My music turned off. Let me get my fucking music. I'll get my good old Hufflepuff ambience for myself. You can see the tall, care for magical creatures professor, Professor Hagrid, is of course standing in this large room. The nice thing is that they do have vaulted ceilings, so his head is only about a foot before the actual ceiling in here. He says, "We're in the classroom today, so we'll be learning about different quintuple X-rated beasts in a safe environment." Obviously, somebody had forced him to do the class here rather than somewhere else. Round the room are a few odds and ends, taken for various magical beasties. You are to tell me which part goes with which quintuple X-rated creature. And, Issa. You can see there's a table with a hairy appendage, one with a scaled hide, one with a dark leathery cloth of skin, and one with a split lower jaw with fangs.
Ugh.
Which do you go up to?
I don't think I've done this one before. The jaw.
Oh, that's cool. All right. 1 second. Classes. There's creatures class. Yeah. You can sit down, and beside you, Darcy sits down next to you, just kind of diagonal on the square table. That's kind of big, isn't it?
Very, and those fangs look really sharp.
She goes to put her hand out toward it, and you can hear a. It's not touch them, shall we? Remember, these are dangerous animals. Right.
I'll pay you 5 galleons if you touch it.
$50 is $50. Okay. Stealth check. Sleight of hand, I guess. Sleight of hand. Got 19 on the die. Hand out. Taps the top of one of the teeth. I'm gonna quickly make a little check. Random check. Ooh, okay. Ow.
I just killed Darcy. Are you alright? Yeah, definitely. She'll like take out 5 galleons, pass it over.
Okay. Why are you blue?
Oh, don't worry about it. After effects of my Calabaria gone wrong.
You're going to have to show up to the hospital wing. Like, you can go to classes now. They've been able to change you back. You have you have blue skin and blue hair, and you have to go back every night to like get more treatments.
Yeah, no, I think I just thought like the Smurf look was really in right now. I think blue looks good on me.
I mean, you kind of look like a. I guess you wouldn't know what that is.
Try me. I was raised in the Muggle world.
Sometimes I forget that. You kind of look like a Smurf. Kind of like
See?
Smurfette.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
With
Rhiannon,
the white hair, I
not
feel like I would
Rhiannon.
be Grandpa Smurf.
I keep forgetting you all are purebloods. I hate you all.
I'm not.
Not that wasn't in character. That was out of character. I was about to say something, but I was like, y'all are purebloods.
Gwyn is a particular kind of pureblood, though. Definitely would get any references.
Okay, there. Gwen like made this joke about me looking like the grumpy one. Because I'm always like on Rhiannon's ass for different pranks, but I thought Smurfette was more accurate.
I
Made
only
the
just
terrible
got back,
ritual.
and all I heard is
Sounds
that
like it.
Gwyn called someone grumpy.
Darcy says, "Yeah, you made in a terrible ritual." Sounds about right.
Terrible ritual. I am the heir to 2 great names. Thank you very much. Maybe I
Jack
was
kind of
made in a
chuckled.
summoning circle. Maybe. But that's a maybe.
Either that or burst out your dad's head and clad in full battle armor.
Like Athena.
Oh, you got that reference.
Of course I did. I was a Greek mythology kid. All those books and stuff. They're really interesting, especially the ones that were like fairy tale-esque with the pictures. I really like Persephone and Hades.
I didn't know Pince allowed any of those books in the library.
Pince does not. They are from my personal collection.
Personal collection. Now I'm just imagining you at home with a large library at your disposal, filled to the brim with little YA novels.
Well,
Wait, seriously?
not YA novels specifically, but definitely a library.
Can I see it sometime?
Absolutely.
Deal.
I will take any opportunity to invite people over. It's too much house for just 2 people.
Well, maybe a third will make it better. Well,
Definitely.
she gives you a little smile.
Yeah.
Okay. You may make a magical creatures check.
All right. It's not 20 plus 2, yeah? 16.
Close. Close. With a 16, you take out your book and you're just about to open it, and Darcy goes,
Oh, shit. I hate that.
You're welcome. And you then, with Darcy's help, remember to stroke the spine of the book and give it a little bit of love. You're like,
You stupid little thing.
From you. Wait, didn't you throw your book?
I did.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I have to retcon that you don't have a book, and so I think Darcy's gonna be like, stroking her edge there, and
He's just like looking over her shoulder. I don't have a book.
You want to share?
Yes. You know, in the Jury Code class, it just kind of like slipped out of my hands. I don't know why those stupid books need to be pet in a certain way. That's dumb.
They just need a little comfort. I mean,
comfort to
I
do
think
their
I would
job.
feel a little uncomfortable if someone was opening me up.
I mean, that's their job. That's like having to comfort a bee before it produces honey.
Pretty sure bees cuddle.
Do you think bees? I don't think bees cuddle.
Professor! He puts her hands up. Do bees cuddle? I wouldn't know much about the regular bee. There's a kind of bee in the wizarding world.
Glumbees. Or
Glumbumble?
Glumblebees or some shit like that? I don't know.
Glumbumble.
I think they should be called Glumblebees.
Glumblebees is cute.
Right?
I don't know about regular bees. Glumbumbles don't really interact well with one another. Normally too melancholic.
Maybe they wouldn't be melancholic if they cuddled.
Maybe that's what they're missing. So this thing, it's like half a jaw. It's definitely not like a big deer or something, because those fangs. Chupacabra? No. It's too small. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Logan.
Darcy's going to burst out laughing.
No, not that Logan. Not that Logan. Logan Darius Flitwick.
Oh, jeez. This is way too big to be Logan's Darius Flitwick.
Logan Darius Flitwick's cousin.
As for you, you have seen something like this before. Once. Before. This is the lower jaw to what you can only guess was a basilisk.
Ooh.
Did Atalanta leave that for us?
Atalanta did have the head.
Could she have left it?
We could talk to Sacred later.
Abandoned way?
Yeah.
This is not the same one. This is a different one.
Okay.
Maybe you shouldn't have touched the fang.
I mean, it's long dead, right?
Yeah,
You read about the basilisk. The basilisk is an enormous, extremely dangerous green serpent, born from a chicken egg hatched beneath a toad in a terrible ritual. The first recorded specimen was bred by a Greek wizard called Herpo the Foul. The basilisk can grow up to 50 feet in length. Its slim, sharp fangs are exceptionally venomous. There's a pause. But the snake is particularly dangerous because of its murderous gaze. Anyone who looks directly into its large yellow eyes suffers instant death. However, when gazing at its eyes indirectly, for instance, by observing its reflection, one will merely be petrified.
Oh, just petrified. That's fine.
Basilisks are carnivores capable of devouring all manner of mammals, including humans, as well as certain birds and reptiles. If given access to enough food, they can live an exceptionally long life. The male basilisk is distinguishable from the female by a scarlet plume on the top of its head, and both shed their skin at regular intervals. When no, 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 no. The only known cure for basilisk venom is phoenix tears, and normally it kills people after a few minutes of drowsiness. The Ministry of Magic classifies the basilisk as quintuple X. This rating means the beast is known to have killed wizards and cannot be domesticated. Basilisks can be controlled only by parcel mouths, and their breeding has been outlawed since medieval times. This law now falls under the ban on experimental breeding. References to basilisks can be found in Greek and Roman legends, where they are usually described as a snake or a hybrid between a snake and a rooster, similar to the cockatrice. It is said to be hatched from an egg, and most tales include the basilisk's ability to kill, or at least petrify, with a glance. In some Muggle myths, the creature is capable of breathing fire and annihilating enemies with a single breath. You would also learn about Salazar Slytherin was said to have had a basilisk as a familiar, and it also inspired the mascot of the house. The quickest and easiest way to kill a basilisk is for the basilisk to hear the cawing of a rooster in the morning, and it will immediately die.
Hey, Darcy, that was you in Logan's costume, right?
Yeah, yeah, I was the rooster.
What a coincidence.
I guess. I think I'm gonna go to the hospital wing.
Yeah, are you feeling drowsy at all?
The hospital wing.
Okay.
She is very worried.
Yeah.
Did you give her 5 galleons?
Yeah, I gave her. I'm gonna give her 6 for her trouble.
Okay. Cool. And that is Magical Creatures class. Muggle Studies is next. Oh, and your grade went up, so you're now passing.
Yay!
Muggle Studies. Gwyn is in this class. He had a T.
Yeah, I got a T. What about it?
Make a Muggle Studies check, Gwyn.
You know, it's gonna be, I'm gonna like roll, and you guys are gonna see my fucking modifier, and you're gonna be like, "Well, why do you have a T in this class?" Alright, that's why I have a T in this class.
Congratulations, your grade increases to a D. Today you learn about geography and World War One. Oh. You have proficiency already?
Yes.
In this?
Doing down
Okay.
times.
So unfortunately you did not roll high enough to get a point toward expertise.
Ah.
Next is potions class, where everyone will be able to make a potion of your choice.
Oh, by the way, Gwyn's only
Reduced
fault from the Muggle Studies class is what the hell is a Serbia?
What the hell is a Serbia?
Yeah, because of World War One.
Oh, it's like that horrible histories bit. I don't know if anyone gets that reference. It's fine.
I do.
Thank God.
So you guys tell me once you know which potion you want to make.
Could I make a blue fern potion?
You do know the recipe.
I have the recipe written down.
You can try to. Your grade will decrease.
Fuck. Why? It's such a
mean-
good potion.
What's he
There's
gonna
no
do? Kick me out of
drawbacks.
Slug Club?
I have a
You've
question.
already gone in sub club, so I
Yeah.
believe.
So I asked Slughorn, and he told me about the Buffalo's brain elixir. Would I have to research that, or can I make that now?
He told you about it. Did he give you the recipe?
Probably
Because I
not,
don't feel
right?
like I would
I
do
don't
that.
think he did. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go for my blue fern.
Can I
You
make
never
heart-
know when you might need one.
Yeah, I mean...
So, can I make heartbreak teardrops? I got the recipe for magical
Yeah.
grass. Hell
You
yeah.
can.
Oh yeah, I know what potion I'm gonna make.
Yes.
Okay, Brooke.
Yes.
You have what you think very well might be a blue fern potion.
Yes!
What you think? I'm sure that's not gonna.
I'm making
Relevant.
Cupid
I mean,
crystals
fine.
because I got it
It's
from
all
Magical
fun and
Craft.
games until we get
Um,
to the end of third year and I'm fighting via blue fern potion.
So, question.
Mhm.
Because of I think I've definitely mentioned this before, but like liquid darkness, that little skill that we get for being dark arts, you can add your persuasion bonus when making like potions and stuff.
I think it's that you can not add your persuasion bonus. You can roll
Oh no,
persuasion.
you roll persuasion. Does that
Wait, can
count
you?
when? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Does that count?
Have you
what?
just been rolling flat potions this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh god. So can you add your D4 from Slug Club to do this? Because you're rolling persuasion instead of your potions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Just wanted to make sure, just in case.
Alright, so remind me
So-
next potion class to do that.
Cupid crystals, Gwyn.
Yep.
You are. If you got one less, it would have been ruined. It is flawed, Cupid crystals.
Excellent.
Which is a little fun
So
because
close.
not only does it decrease the time that it is, it might be the first person that you meet, like that they lock eyes with, or it might be somebody else.
Good. I like a
Within the
little
first 10
chaos
minutes.
in my love potions.
Galatea, you're making heartbreak teardrops?
Oh,
No, I was making wound cleaning potion.
Okay, wound cleaning, if you have that available to you, which I assume
I
you
looked
do.
it up in Draft Club.
Cool. Yeah, wound cleaning common potion. That's definitely. Oh my gosh, you are one away from a superior.
Yep, so close.
We have no Hufflepuffs, and I don't think you're really expressly friends with any Hufflepuffs, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay, exceptional. It's an exceptional wound cleaning potion. Which, so wound cleaning. I don't know if I've ever done an exceptional version of this or not. So when you apply this potion to open wounds, it stings, smokes, and perfectly sterilizes the area. A bottle, I'm just reading the regular. A bottle contains 10 doses. One dose stabilizes a creature that has 0 hit points. Oh, right, yeah. Exceptional is that each of the 10 doses also gives 1 hit point. And you can just down all 10 doses to get 10 hit points if you want, or anything like that.
Nice. So it stabilizes, gives 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well, in this way, it doesn't stabilize because giving 1 hit point will reverse any need for stabilization. Oh, well, I guess if there's an effect, like a certain effect that happens later, that like if you're poisoned and then you wake up and you're still making death saves, this could reverse that. because it would stabilize you. And then, Anna, you're making Heartbreak.
Yes, I got a 22.
Exceptional Heartbreak, Teardrops. I think this is the first time that's ever been made. Heartbreak Teardrops. When a being drinks this potion, they are overcome with fear of being rejected by the object of their desire. For I'll say, I want to continue. I'll say 12 hours, basically a whole day. If no relationship or attraction exists, a new one will be magically created. The being is susceptible to the next suggested course of action to try to avoid the rejection. The suggestion does not need to logically prevent rejection, but it must be reasonable and not be obviously harmful. It pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability until the course of action is complete or until the potion effect wears off.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, I wasn't even doing grades. I need to do grades. So Quinn, yikes, goes down. Issa got 12. Okay, got a 10. With that 29, that's an O. Rhiannon with an O now. Okay. Lastly is arithmancy. Looks like we only had Galatea in it.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. For third year, what GHC spells do I want to have?
2 of any spell. Reese is going to sit next to you, Galatea.
That's cool. Mm,
And all the rest of you are going to have a free period, so keep that in mind, please.
okay. You said 2?
Mhm.
So I'm going to attempt Fenestra. No, it's special attempt. $16. And
And
then
after you try your first spell, Fenestra is possible. You can transfigure something into a little plane of glass, and with Fenestra, you can change it to a fine powder. And mid class, you can see Reese is like struggling with something. He looks up a few times, looks at you, and Professor, I was having trouble with the coefficient. Could you explain it for me?
you're
And he
kind
took
of
your
giving
advice.
him yeah, good for him. You should do that. And then, do we get Gemini or is that next year?
I don't think probably next year.
Is that next year?
Checking out. Yeah, it's next year.
I'm gonna try for Lumos Maxima then. $17.
That's an E. And everybody else, while Galatea is in class, what are you guys up to? With your free period.
Can I get my ass into the library to practice my fucking languages.
Sure, totally. Issa's going to library. Rhiannon Gwyn.
When Issa's done with her languages, can I bother her?
Yes.
Okay, Rhiannon.
I was gonna perhaps enlist a professor, probably Slughorn, because he's the only one I have maxed out. So I can maybe get clearance to go into the restricted section.
Okay. Do you think this is something that needs to be role played, or should we just talk about it?
The actual, I mean, yeah, we could just talk about it. I don't think this needs to be role played. It's more
Sure.
like a part 2 of the conversation that they did have. She wants to get a book out, if she can find it, on Morgana.
I think he would be like, "There's plenty of books in the regular library about her. Why do you need to go to the restricted section to research?"
Right, but like the books specifically like about her in the regular area, I don't see why she wouldn't have also had them in her family's specific, papers and writings and all that stuff about her. Hogwarts
Okay,
itself has a wealth of knowledge.
Can make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You having it maxed out makes this even possible for you to ask for.
23.
He will sign off on it. He's not sure if McGonagall will. He is also your head of house, so he can make the 2 signatures. But he will hand it over to McGonagall for looking up.
Okay.
And because we probably won't have another free period, you can. That is something that is available for you in your downtime now. Is restricted section research.
Okay.
As for Issa, what language are you working on today?
Sylvan.
Okay, all right. There is definitely some books on Sylvan, and books on information about the Fey realm. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Please, 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 please. Fuck!
That is,
No.
it's super fucking complicated, and like it starts getting into like actual linguistic terms like diphthongs and like different kinds of sounds. You can see like the phonetic spellings with like the letters and the numbers next to them and shit. It's way beyond you.
Okay.
And while Issa is like ugh, annoyed at this, Gwyn is walking up.
Hey, Issa, do you want to see something cool that I went through painstaking effort to prepare over multiple weeks?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, actually, will this cause a huge mess and or disturb the peace of the library?
No. It's actually not even
Okay.
related to the library.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I did, and Gwyn is going to lead Issa to the abandoned wing, where he has put his painting up that he made in artisan thingy, what it's called? I forget.
Artisans Guild.
In the Artisan Guild.
Can you? I vaguely recall this. Can you?
I can
count
post
to
a
me
picture.
what it looks like. Oh.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
And it is hanging on the wall next to the painting of Hogwarts that we went inside. He's like, see, it's like a chronicle.
Gwen, this is amazing.
Please recall that Issa is still blue.
Yeah. This is amazing. Oh my god, the detail.
Yeah, I didn't quite capture your complexion in it, I guess.
Oh, well, I mean, it's more accurate to the time. I was a blue then.
Yeah, why are you blue sometimes? I must have missed something about that.
A potion that I created has a side effect where once you do get turned back into human, you are blue for a few days.
Cool.
This is
You want to
it's,
try?
this is genuinely amazing. You are so talented.
You can see Issa's hair like flicking in the wind, and the fire breathing out of the wand, and the lighting changing because of it. You can see the large scarecrow like reeling back and attempting to slash with a big scythe.
You know, when inspiration strikes, you got to do something with it, and well, it's just something I didn't want to forget. It's like an image, you know.
I'm honored that you would be inspired by something I did. Uh, she's gonna like go quiet for a bit and then like grab his like wrist and pull him into a hug.
He will definitely hook her back. And he'll say, "You were really cool that night. You should know that."
Thank you. You were amazing as well. I mean, I was terrified that you guys would get hurt. I'm glad you didn't.
Well, I did have
Just
Galatea to
created
help
like a
out.
firewall in front of the three broomsticks, if I recall.
Yeah, I did do that.
And he did like kind of save you, him and Galatea, both, because you got like overcome by like a bunch of them.
Yeah, I blasted a bunch of them with a flipendo. It was like a bowling hit.
You did amazing. I mean, I think I would have been pumpkin food if you hadn't stepped in.
I think you would have been fine, but I was glad to have helped, especially with what you went on to do.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you.
Maybe.
Um, I told Zach and Nolan about the potion we found in the other painting. I think we should all try to find the ingredients for it. See if we can make it ourselves.
Why is one of them like dying?
No, but their mother's condition is very delicate right now, and I don't think anyone should go through that.
Yeah, probably not. It's great that you always look out for everyone else.
I don't think it's looking out for them. I think it's just being a friend. I mean, friends don't want friends to go through hardships, and I'll do anything to prevent it.
I think it's the doing anything to prevent it that's what separates you from most people, Lisa.
Thank you, Gwen. Means a lot that someone sees it like that.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time looking at things, so I try to understand it, try to empathize.
Well, I think observing people is a strength unto itself. It's very easy to overstep your boundaries if you aren't keeping careful watch over them.
And I think at that point, Grim will go quiet.
And I mean, everyone needs someone to notice little things. It makes people feel seen. And you have quite a talent for it.
Yeah, I guess.
You can hear the bell go. Bong, bong. Of course, it's easy to hear from anywhere in the castle, even somewhere secluded like this. Probably an enchantment. You know that night is coming, and with it, your curfew. For Issa, you have a little a date with Professor Pomfrey.
Would you be alright with me walking you to the southern common room?
Yeah, sure.
She'll like offer him her arm.
You'll definitely take it.
You head down the stairs. Quinn, what's your passive?
12?
Okay. On the way there, Rhiannon, what were you doing for your downtime again? What are you doing?
Oh, I was, enlisting help from Slughorn.
Right, right. So, on the way down there, you guys pass by Galatea, who's currently just meandering down the halls toward her common room.
Hey, you two.
Hey, Galata.
Hey!
I am sorry. I completely said the wrong name, because it makes no sense as to why Galatea would be in the dungeons to go to her common room. I was meaning to say Rhiannon, and I apologize, Juju.
I was like, all right, I guess I'm here.
I was
We're
like,
gonna roll
okay,
with it.
you did totally ask me, so
Yes,
I'm assuming it was...
inspo to Juju for yes-anding that shit. Not even questioning it. I always appreciate your hard work as a role
Juju
player.
was like, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
I assumed you had a plan because I was like, oh, he totally said Rhiannon before. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were having us all meet up.
Yeah.
I need us to all meet up, actually.
We do
If
need
you
to all
want
meet up
to,
for
I
Nolan
mean-
and Zach.
yeah, let's do
Let's
that.
We did say we
Okay.
were gonna meet them free period.
then maybe it would be best not to do that thing, and we'll say that what is it? Curfew is coming, but you guys are planning on maybe meeting down in the common room. Just getting there late, you know?
We could all meet in the southern common room.
Yeah, because the Slytherin one's the coolest. Everyone recognizes this.
Yeah, and I have always been told that I can be in the southern common room.
It's
I'll
true.
let you in.
I'll set anyone on fire that will stop you.
I know Calaveria, so I could just walk down there myself.
Yeah, and I mean, if we get stopped on the way back, I can just say you're like helping me get to the hospital wing
Well, if
for
we're
I blue
bringing...
shit.
Oh, I guess Zach would already be in here, so I guess we'd only have to bring Nolan if we wanted to have that conversation.
So let's say then, if we're orchestrating this together, that you guys do come upon Rhiannon in the hallway, and she's currently standing with Nolan and Galatea outside the common room.
Hey,
Hey, what's up? You two look chipper.
yeah, we just installed some new decor.
Yeah, we hung out in a really private place all alone.
Nolan's like, what?
Wow.
Also,
You
Gwyn
serious,
was
Brienne?
wiggling his eyebrows when he said that, but obviously Nolan didn't see that either.
You two do the same thing, and I can't quite tell now if it's genuine or not.
If what's genuine?
Yes.
I'm excited to see the... No.
Hmm.
Continue.
I'm just going to retcon that. Exactly. He didn't say any of that. I've never
Here,
been
I'll
inside
say
the
it.
southern common room, he
I'm
says.
excited to see if we see the squid.
Oh, don't get too excited. Well, the squid sometimes passes by. Sometimes
usually
it's
just
mermaids,
green
though.
lows.
Mermaids?
Yeah, you could totally hear them singing outside the window.
They, like, hang out in your common room?
Oh yeah, they'll wave hi to some people sometimes. They can be a little bit friendly.
You say some people, it's just Taylor.
Mm-hmm. She's also like a little bit lying. She's fully lying right now. She's just messing with them.
Gwyn's nodding along
believe
with
it,
her
though.
to help her case.
All right, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're not gonna get locked out, no one says.
I'm sure we won't get locked out.
We were on the Hufflepuff common room. The barrel kept spewing vinegar down on us
Ew.
till Sprout showed up. Yeah.
Was that after the feast? Or not feast, fuck, after...
Last night.
Yeah. You know, I did hear some stuff about the school falling apart.
Yeah, we can talk
Really?
about that. I have some information.
Oh, you got something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wonderful.
You can lead people forward if you wish. And we can enter the Slytherin common room with the password. We can, just to make it a little bit less conspicuous, we'll probably Calaveria everyone's robes.
Nice.
And you guys walk into the kind of moody, edgelordy Slytherin common room. It is mood lighted with green globes that hover in the ceiling, and there is a social pit that there are a few people in right now. So you guys just kind of keep your heads down and head toward the back, where the tall windows that look out into the Black Lake are sitting here.
Gorgeous. It looks amazing in here. It's very fancy feeling. A lot less homey than the Gryffindor common room.
Oh, for sure. I don't know what idiot decided that leather upholstered furniture should go near a fireplace.
I like it. It's a fun feeling when the leather like sticks to your skin and you have to like peel it off you.
Oh, is it Italian leather?
It's kind of cold.
Yep.
It says.
Yeah, that is the Slytherin common room.
The Hufflepuff
Nice.
common room is always really warm.
Gryffindor's is as well.
It gets kind of hot in the summer, though.
I'd
What were you
I'd
saying,
way
Gally?
rather be cold than warm.
Like, the view's nice in the lake, but I don't think you can beat the view from Ravenclaw Tower.
Yeah, you guys can see like everything, can't you?
Yeah, all over the forest, the entirety of the lake, just about.
Zach is already down here. Took you guys long enough. Thought we were meeting up.
We are kind of admiring the view.
And I think Nolan used to be like, yeah. He will say, hey, Zach, I feel like it's a affront to nature that you're in here, Nolan. I feel like it's a affront to nature that you're anywhere, so.
Damn.
And
Double
Nolan will sit
homicide.
down next to him.
Right, so I guess first topic of meeting, the Veriduous drop.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about that, personally.
We found it in, well, I guess we should start at the beginning. There was a painting. I'm sorry?
So you all are a part of it. I thought it was just you, Issa.
Some of
I was
us
kinda
more than
surprised.
others.
Well, Gwen is the one who really found the recipe.
Oh yeah, I guess I did do that. Honestly, I was mostly just confused.
Yeah, that entire event was pretty confusing. Though we should start at the very beginning as to why it is all of us and how we have this. Well, there's a sort of abandoned room in the Oxford corridor, right next to the greenhouses and the opening to the greenhouses. And in that room, there is a
Oh.
painting of.
I'm gonna
What?
muffliato us.
Yes, yeah, thank you.
Just to let, as an
Great
aside, before we
decision.
started talking,
Thank
I
you.
muffly
I
autoed
always
us.
forget that shit.
Fine by me.
And well, there's a painting in there of the castle, except the castle looks different. It has like different towers, and towers aren't where there should be, etc.
More
Um,
playa, no
I
one
think
says.
so. My current theory is it was a layout of how it was when the founders were alive. Because when we touched it, we were transported into it. Um, and while in it, we found Merlin and Arthur. Arthur was carrying Merlin, and Merlin was severely wounded. It was a mortal wound. I'm pretty sure he was dying and bleeding out. Um, like it was just this sort of hole in his chest.
It's an amazing vision, no one says.
Wasn't a vision.
It wasn't a vision. They were talking to us. Directly to us.
That's
Mer-
possible.
Arthur brought Merlin to Morgana. Apparently, they had been working on this recipe for a very long time, and he got one of the last ingredients before this happened.
Well, Nolan, they said that they were in a painting. I guess bewitchment's possible, right?
But that brings me to my next point, where we were missing another ingredient, wasn't it? A snowflower, the Sylvester snowflower, yes. And Rhiannon went with Morgana to get it.
I did. I found it, actually.
In the painting.
She had apparated. She had taken a broom, flown outside the bounds of Hogwarts, and apparated. It, from what I know, is found in one of the poles and also in an enchanted forest. But something dangerous was attacking. She went off, and I was looking for it, and I found it.
I've been looking up a little bit more about the other ingredients that were on that list. And they're going to be pretty dangerous to try to gather. That's Zachary.
Yes. They mentioned what the other thing was that they had just gotten, right? The bone.
Yes, and that was apparently the cause of Merlin's particular affliction at that point.
Right.
Bone of an elder hag.
They were in
No
the
one says.
forest by Hogwarts when they got it. They were within walking distance, apparently. If Arthur, a muggle, could have dragged Merlin along.
I mean, side-along apparition is possible. But not within grounds, no one says.
Right. So I'm thinking we retrace their steps and find the elder hag of which they took the bone from, and perhaps go from there.
This is, to be honest, it is a lot. I suppose it's only right that, I guess you guys know why we're even here. No one will sit down. Last month, we were having dinner. Sorry, not last month. Last year, we were having dinner as a family. And, it's one of the last ones that we do before we actually go out to Hogwarts. Kind of a last hurrah. Dad tried to make meatloaf, Zach said. It did not go well. It's a little burnt. But that aside, we were waiting for Mom. She didn't come. We heard Dad gasp first. She had passed out on the floor of the kitchen. She was holding a turkey, and it They just got everywhere. We took her to St. Mungo's, and the healers there patched her up. We thought everything would be okay. But over the winter break, we found out that she'd been admitted. Something else was wrong. The not doctors, the healers say that there's something in her head. She's been a little bit different lately. She's been having trouble remembering things. Headaches. Pain. You can see Zachary like wince. And Dad doesn't like talking about it. But the healers don't make it sound like it's going in a good direction. I heard one of them talk to Dad and tell him that really they could only try to make her comfortable or try to alleviate her pain. Like I was telling you, he says to Issa, she's been at home and at the hospital back and forth, and it's looking like Zach, he kind of shuts down a little bit, and Zach says, looks like she'll have to stay at the hospital for longer. She's dying, Nolan admits. Zachary, takes a deep swallow. So when you told me that there was something that we could do, I was apprehensive. Some of the best healers in the country, they work at St. Mungo's. I'm willing to try anything.
I promise you that we will try with our absolute all to get these ingredients. And we will succeed. We have to. I mean, with
We'll
all
be
of
there
us.
with you, wherever you go to find these. You won't be alone.
Rhiannon leans forward. It seems entirely possible. It was Merlin and Morgana working together to try to do this, to save Morgana's sister. She was an Obscurial, and it was killing her. The original plan for this draught was to save her life, and it probably would have succeeded if it...
Now that saving Obscurials was even possible. It's a rare thing, isn't it?
Well, we never saw it succeed. Instead,
The drought was used on Merlin.
to save his life.
It's why he was known as Merlin Sylvestris.
And he paid her back by murdering her sister.
What? The two of them are kind of surprised at this. Obviously, Merlin being a prolific character, committing murder is a bit much.
At the very least, we know that this potion will work. It's already saved one life. Regrettably. But it saved his life.
It saved a life that was not meant to be lived. I'm certain that it can save your mother. If it was meant for Obscurials, then I'm sure it could cure anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd believe it, Zachary says. Well, healing is never that simple. Each individual case is something else, something to be considered.
It's worth a try.
But I'd agree. Just, Zach, I just don't want... I don't know. I don't want to hold hope in something that might not be. I think Zach is going to stand up, move toward his brother, and give him a little hug. It's on the side. I know how much you care about Mom. No, it's okay. You don't have to worry about me. Of course I do.
If we are to make this plan, then we should probably give it our all.
Absolutely.
We should have total faith in ourselves and each other. It's going to be a difficult road. After all, one of the ingredients nearly killed Merlin.
Yes, and giving people your unconditional trust is terrifying, really, but so is having a bit of hope. But who are we as people if not hopeful beings?
Zachary will move across, and he stands beside you. You can feel his hand touch yours.
She'll take it. And give it a very reassuring, like, tight squeeze.
Nolan's going to stand there for a little bit. Quiet. You surprised me, Issa. I just hope everything goes well.
I'm sure it will. It has to. I mean, I'm hoping that we can follow a lead with the Coronach whenever we go to her party on Halloween. Maybe she'll have some answers for us.
Well, well, well. Such lofty goals in the den of snakes.
House of Ambitions.
House of Fraternity.
Can you guys quiet down, please? Taylor steps into the space. She has not heard you, but she has heard like the white noise coming from all you.
Sorry, Taylor.
It's white noise.
It's white noise.
She'll turn around and return to her seat in the window.
Right, well, I think that might conclude our meeting, yes?
You have our support, Nolan says, and Zachary will look toward him. He just smiles.
Issa will put her hand in the middle and then pause and grab Nolan's hand to put it in the middle.
Oh, what do we... Bunch
Come
of
on,
people
team
put their
huddle.
hands in
Team
the middle.
huddle.
Rhiannon goes to put her hand in and then takes it away. Oh, one more thing. The school's falling apart, I think.
Yes, that's a very good thing to bring up. I overheard McGonagall saying that it was falling apart.
We just retcon that there was the whole hand thing.
Yeah.
No, the hand thing is still there. I feel like everyone's still holding their hand in there.
Yeah.
Okay,
on
I
three.
pull my hand away
Nice.
now?
No, hold on. I followed, while Issa was a plant, I followed Flitwick down to
I'm gonna need you to back up about 2 steps.
No, we do not need
Issa
to.
was a plant?
Rhiannon, go on.
You might
remember when
you might not notice that she's blue right now.
again, like you were last year.
Yeah. Was it last year? I thought it was this year.
Was it earlier this year?
I think
Oh
it was
my
earlier
god!
this year.
Did you pull a double feature?
At this point, Zachary says, "I'm not surprised by anything."
But yes, I followed Flitwick down. He went into the dungeons, past a hall of hieroglyphs, to a room where he conjured a key, opened the door, and it was a cylindrical room filled with runes. And they were all fizzling out.
Like the one we were in? Zachary says.
Indeed, he looked very troubled by everything. He tried fixing one, and then about 4 or so more fizzled out. 2 flashed green, 1 flashed purple, the other flashed blue? Yellow.
When was this? No one asks.
Oh, last night when all the food kind of dumped all over everyone.
We had a bit of a mission.
We followed the teachers, and then Issa was a plant and was able to listen in while the other teachers went off somewhere, and then I followed Flitwick. They said something about the wards breaking down.
Zachary's quiet.
Insight.
Juju was waiting for that. It was so quick.
I'm also inciting him.
I kind of want to insight him just in hopes that I get like a nat one.
Group insight.
Might as well.
Whee.
Look at us go.
Wow.
Y'all are so lucky I'm here. Jeez.
For real.
Galatea. So he's a Slytherin, meaning if there's something that that is a secret, and I know it's his secret, but also you are all a part of it. It's a part of your history. He gets expertise in his deception, and he got a 24. You got a 25. There is Zachary seems somewhat uncomfortable and is doing his best to be calm. That's what you can pick up with. With 1 more than what he rolled.
All right, Zachary?
Well, all this talk about the school, imploding? I mean, that's a little scary. Nolan, you fell in a bathroom last time. What if I'm in Transfiguration class and ground just swallows me up?
I guess you'll die.
Stop.
Well, I think one thing's for certain. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast before this whole place caves in on us.
That, and should one of us fall again, the rest of us will be there to pick you back up.
Yeah, just like we were last time. Zachary says. I already feel bad about that. You don't have to bring it up again.
All right, hands in the middle. For Camelot on 3.
It's not, that's... Put his hand in the middle.
Yes!
Gwyn's hand was straight, by the way.
All right.
Zachary's like, looks at you. Fine.
Rhiannon will put hers on top and on the bottom and kind of like cup all of their hands together.
Galatea, do you have your glove on?
Oh, yes.
I think since Zachary's being sus, I want to make sure that I'm touching Zachary's hand when I put my hand down.
And I will hover over your
Divination
hand.
plus wisdom.
1, 2, 3 for Camelot. Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Ooh, 21.
Ooh.
Hell yes.
You hold your hand over Zachary's. At the moment you touch, you can see Zachary in the middle of some kind of like physical battle, and you can hear yelling from his right. You can see him rip something out of the hands of someone else, and there is a white flash.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
But I think Gally is just like standing there, eyes blank. I think only like Rhiannon, Isolde, and Gwen know like what happened. When she's just like standing there, not saying anything.
You're supposed to go woo, Zachary says. I think it's the rules.
Yeah. Come on, Gally. Woo!
Like gasped. Ooh.
Rhiannon,
Inside
can I-
check. Inside check. Fuck, dude.
Oh,
It's only a 14.
Galatea, are you like, do you need sugar again? I know sometimes you get, you know, those.
Galatea has low blood
Diabetic.
sugar.
Yeah. Yeah,
She's
I don't
hypoglycemic.
think I got enough at dinner.
Right, of course. And she'll like fish around in her pockets for not loose candy because she's not an animal. She'll check in her other pocket for the not loose candy, and like kind of give her some, I don't know, I guess, sugared. Those. Can't remember what they are. Sugared.
Sugar quills?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
And
It's
she
like
like
rock
takes
candy.
I love
and
sugar
like
quills.
breaks off a huge piece of it. Thank you, Rhiannon.
Of course. For my friends, I'll
Zach.
do anything.
Zach,
We need to
can
have a
we, like,
roundtable meeting. By the
she'll
way.
jerk her head to the side. Like, can we talk really quick? Alone?
Are you talking now?
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you gonna invite him to the
I thought
thing?
you were the smart one.
Shut up, Rhiannon.
We're gonna fight him to the.
Shut up! Can we talk alone?
Gwen's gonna make a big
And,
ooh noise.
Nolan will say, I think she's gonna burst a blood vessel. Okay. Zachary will
I
just
might
start
just.
walking away.
She will follow after him,
I can show
like
you the
right on his
boys.
heels. I'm sorry, what?
The boys' dormitory.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've never been this far into the Slytherin common room. I've only ever been outside of it. So yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. The nice part is that all of his friends right now are in the common room proper. So he walks you up into the elliptical boys' dormitory, and it's a little messy. There's definitely some clothes laying around in the space. You come upon one kind of slightly disheveled bed, but no clothes. And there is on one boy's part there is like a bunch of stacks of books. I did quickly look because we do actually have his classmates now. So
Oh,
The
yeah, I
single
forgot.
mirror that Gwyn and Levi fought over.
yeah, and then there is there's another. So there's 3 beds in here. So there's one with like a bunch of books. It's like cleaned immaculately. There's one that has Quidditch posters up. Um, and it that's the part where like most of the clothes are spilling out of a trunk, and then there is Zachary's like bed, and like there is a slight little side vanity to sit at if you want, and Zach will sit down at that so you can sit on the bed. This is
Nice room. It's a lot
our
neater
castle.
than Darcy and I's side.
Oh, I'm actually quite surprised at that.
Yeah, Quidditch equipment gets kind of tossed around usually after game.
He is like Euphemias is the Quidditch fan. He leaves his quaffles lying around here too.
That's a hell of a name.
Euphemias? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I think Isolde is a little hell of a name too. I've heard worse though. You ever heard of Xenophilius?
Xenophilius? That's an
Yeah, quite
actual
the name,
name?
eh? Yeah. I'm very happy that I was just named Zachary.
Yeah, I definitely would be too.
You would know of, I mean, like purebloods can get their names get really weird. You know, like the Peels. Logan's is normal, but his sisters, their real
Yeah.
names are not.
Well, I mean, at least your name isn't Wilfred.
That's the boy that came with us into the Under Dungeon, right?
Yeah, Rhiannon's the court jester who Rhiannon's courting.
Oh, oh, I thought you guys were friends. I always see you guys talking.
What, me and Wilfred?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're friends. I mean, he's kind of part of the group, I guess.
he um, he was a little odd, but I think all the best ones are.
Yeah, I mean, can't cast Lumos, can cast Lumos Maxima.
Hmm? He can't. No, no. He can't cast Lumos. Can't cast Lumos Maxima.
He did
He
cast Lumos
can
He
Maxima
cast.
for
actually
us.
he actually cast Lumos,
He was able,
not Lumos
was he
Maxima.
able to cast
He
Lumos?
cast Lumos.
Yes.
He was
Finally.
with Rhiannon's help.
Okay.
In class, he was able to do it for the first time, but down in the Under Dungeon, he cast Incendio Glacia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one using that fire to like guide us around, you know.
I've since learned it actually.
Yeah. You guys.
It's useful if you want to start fires.
Oh, do you often start fires?
We'll pull out his wand. Incendio Glacia. And there is a blue flames. No, you can also change the intensity. He twists his wand, and the flame, instead of it being like a little flame that's like that, it will like turn to be parallel with his wand and turn into like a fucking torch, like a no, not soldering iron. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like a
Blowtorch?
kind of.
Blowtorch, yes, thank you.
Yeah. Do you do this often in a room full of like drapery and curtains and whatnot?
I know what I'm doing. He said, "You might be afraid of fire. I'm not."
I'm not afraid of fire. I'm not afraid of anything.
Ooh. He'll point his wand toward you.
Ooh. She'll like hold out her hand towards it. Like, do it. Burn me.
No, you're crazy. Put his stuff away.
I guess I should get to the point, right? um
I thought you just want
so
to talk.
well, I always want to talk to you. But I do have a point. You know how Rhiannon's dad is like really important Italian minister of magic or something?
I was not aware, but now I am.
Yes. Well, congratulations, you know now. He's holding this like ball thing. Or not ball. I guess it's just a party. And I was invited with my father, because my dad's pretty high up in the ministry of the Oars department. Um, but we are allowed to bring plus ones.
He stays quiet, but you can see a little sparkle in his eye and a little smile on his lips.
And I just wanted to know if you would like to
Yes.
attend. You didn't let me finish. Yes?
I would like to. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. What? Wonderful. Fair warning. Probably going to be getting into like a tiny bit of trouble, but we won't get caught.
Oh, it wouldn't be sold a date without that.
A date.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a date then. Yeah.
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 So you guys both say it at the same time. And then, like, the door, you can hear will squeak open, and like Zachary jumps up to his feet and like closes the curtain on you and turns around. And through the doorway, you can hear a boy's voice say, "Going to sleep a little early, aren't we?" Yeah, I just thought I'd. Oh, this should I? And you like hit you underneath the thing. Gabriel Eccleston will make a. Nope, you got a 4 on the die for the perception check for that. And Gabriel says, "Keep wasting your time away with sleeping. You won't be able to ever get good grades." Nobody asked you your opinion, Gabriel. And he's gonna go off to bed, and Zach's gonna like turn around and like he'll like peek his head in. I am so sorry. Like on his bed, like and yeah, you're kind of stuck there for a little while.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Make a
It's not
stealth
like I have
check.
people waiting for me.
Make a stealth check later to get out.
Oh god.
Everybody else, Issa just went off to the boys' dormitory with Zachary, and she never came back.
Oh, well.
After like 3 minutes, Gwyn's just gonna look at everyone and go, I know what's happening.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Rhiannon, or actually, I guess Galatea, because you already have to go. Galatea, could you take me back to the common room, please?
Sure. And she'll just shake her head.
He's
I'm
like
pretty
very uncomfortable.
Gwen, I'm pretty sure it's what you're thinking is not what's happening.
Really?
Oh,
You
it's
think I should go up there
100%
and
what's
check?
happening.
You
You
see
should definitely go
Galatea,
up there and check.
she like kind of wrinkles her nose. I mean, they haven't even gone on a date together. He still wouldn't. I mean, like, we went on a date and like, it's fine.
Oh. Oh, and you haven't.
Come on, Nolan.
I just want it to be known. This is like, I think the second time rumors have spread about Issa dishonoring someone.
Dishonoring?
It's actually the second time it's happened today.
So 3 times total.
Make it honest man out of Zachary.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
It's
as
perfect.
soon as
It's the
Galatea
exact
says
kind
that,
of like talking, like rumors that would go around for 14-year-olds.
Gwyn is knowing all this.
I
down.
was
He's like,
accused by Wilfred of dishonoring Nolan in second year.
Oh, that did happen.
That did happen, and
It was really funny.
that was really funny.
I love this new euphemism. I should use it more often.
I got an 11 on that stealth check.
Oh, great. Gwyn, are you gonna go check on them?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I'm a Slytherin.
Godspeed,
Come on.
Gwyn.
Who
You're
do you
also a
think you'll
boy
deal with?
in like the one boys dormitory.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, Gwyn, all you can see is basically the back end. So like the lower torso, the legs of Zach sticking out of his his curtains there, and he is currently talking with Issa. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do a nebulous and." That was Ito.
Did you sneeze?
I did sneeze.
Yeah, you muted right. All we heard was.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend to like mess up with like nebulous, and then you can just like get her as quick as possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In 3, 2, and Gwen, you show up right there. Just seeing the
Alex,
back end of Zach.
Can I literally just like step like behind him, like an inch behind him, so that when he turns around, he just like.
He's like 3, 2. Oh God! And wait, Issa, I want you to make a charisma save.
Oh,
Because
God.
you're in this like tense situation, and he just screamed.
Oh,
What did you get?
22.
Okay, you're able to
Gryffindor, baby.
not scream with him. Yeah, and Gwen, what are you doing in here, man?
You guys have been here
just
in
keep
here
it
for a
down.
while. I wanted to dispel any negative rumors that may be going around based on aspersions people are making based
Not
on.
allowed to have girls in the dorms.
Well, I mean, I've been
See,
in,
like
rumors?
so, like peek out of the curtain.
I've been in the Hufflepuff girls' dormitory and no one minded. So
Wait, how did you? I don't want to know. So, Gwen, are you? Is that basically you coming as non-binary or something?
no, I got snuck up there by Rin. If you remember, we did each other's makeup.
Oh
Yes.
right, yeah. She like carpe retracted you and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Gwyn definitely is non-binary, but like, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I could have known that. You could have just walked up the damn stairs earlier.
he wouldn't have realized it at this point. It's a developing thing in his brain.
Okay. Castle doesn't know it because you don't know it subconsciously yet.
Yeah.
All right. And just I'm trying to get her out actually.
I could just like walk out.
I'm gonna lean in very close to Zachary, and it's like I can get her out very easily, but I need to know something.
I could just walk out. You know,
This is
no
a
one really
shakedown?
questions
What
it
are you
if you.
doing?
No one questions you if you just look like you know what you're doing.
It is a shakedown. I want to know if it happened, if you know, and he like pushes his fingers together.
If what happened?
what?
You know, if you know.
Issa, you know what he's talking about. Zach is a year younger than you, and maybe
Gwen?
a little bit more sheltered.
Gwen? Gwen, darling. Turn around, walk out.
I'm taking that as a yes, and he's gonna like walk out. He's gonna walk out backwards, like gaze unflinching.
Oh my
Issa, what
God.
do you do? Do you just walk out?
Okay,
Do it.
Yeah,
do it.
she's
do
like-
it.
She like sighs. I'm so sorry about this. And will like give his hand a, like, squeeze before just walking out.
You just like give him a squeeze, like grab your robes and like just walk out of the common room. Currently Gabriel is like slightly up in his bed and he's like reading with like
Hey, Gabriel.
like a little fire. And he watches you leave. And then like he turns toward Zachary and Zachary's like
Outside, you
and that's
just
what we'll cut
hear
right there.
Rhiannon give like a wolf whistle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, as soon as Issa walks out, it's just like doubled over laughing.
Issa is going to augmenti them like a spray bottle.
Okay.
Just I can't help it. Gwyn's love language is, first of all, being extremely unnerving, and second of all, doing little jokes, having little tricks.
Not a single word outside of this common room. Got it?
Oh, that's immediately spreading. You walked in. You did the walk of shame out of the most gossipy common room.
Walk of shame. It's not a walk of shame. There's nothing to be ashamed
It is
of.
to everyone else, my guy.
It's gonna be in the school newspaper.
It is
Like this is adolescent rumors at a fucking high school. Absolutely.
Christ.
Yep. You ever been in middle school?
Yes,
People are
unfortunately.
terrible.
Terrible
Same.
for my mental health.
Fucking. I am partially happy that I can't remember a majority of my time at middle school.
I wish I was you.
It's about
Middle
a
school is crazy.
remember
Someone
everything.
spread a rumor.
Actually,
online
it's not.
that
It's not a
was
majority. It's a year and a half of my life I cannot remember.
It was 3 years of my life.
Oh yeah.
Can you remember it though?
Yes! Every
I'm
single
sorry.
second!
I'm so sorry.
It's called growing up
Does
in
anyone else
Christian school.
share this opinion of middle schools?
I don't remember much of my childhood, to be honest.
Middle school was
Yeah.
brutal.
Middle
Catholic-
school was the worst fucking 3 years of my life, and it was all because of Christian school girls.
Yeah. Catholic
Christian
school,
school.
middle school is.
Girls are mean in
Difficult.
general. Christian school
I couldn't
girls, on top
imagine
of that?
Catholic middle school.
It's just a lot of uniform.
It's a
Well,
lot
my
of fucking verse memorization.
my middle school was like attached to like the grade school, so it was just we graduated from 5th to 6th, but we were in the same fucking building, so it was 6th, 7th, and 8th in the same
Yeah.
building.
We
That's
see
fine.
each other.
It was the same people over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
When
And
you
our-
say verse memorization, I remember mine too.
I memorized the
wasn't
Lord's
in
Prayer
high
in
school,
Latin.
Oh, and then they
Wow.
changed that shit. They changed it around.
No, I memorized it because I actually took the Latin class in high school.
Oh, really?
And it was
Take a
like
Latin class.
it was a really interesting class. I really do love the language of Latin.
Yeah,
But
Mhm.
our oral tests were literally memorizing verses in Latin.
that's wild. My Latin was like in high school. Thankfully, we got like a really good teacher, so she just did all like the classics and stuff and had us memorize that.
No, we learned like
I-
church Latin and shit.
Mhm.
I memorized the Sermon on the Mount personally, but I actually really like at least the actual Jesus parts of the Bible. He says some cool stuff. He's a really freaking sassy too, but we can get onto that in a different time.
I really like the Jesus and Judas edits to Ethel King.
Don't
and
even
it was-
Okay, we're not moving on.
Do not
we're
bring this
moving
up.
on.
Don't bring this
Moving
up,
on.
please.
Oh,
As you can
God.
tell, I've harassed people with them before.
Sometimes Brooke will just cold send one of those edits to me, and it's like the worst thing ever because I'll open it like, oh, a TikTok link from Brooke. She must be thinking of me, and it's fucking Judas and times Jesus, and it's to fucking Taylor Swift's love story or some shit like that.
God.
Well,
How do you get that on your For You page?
unfortunately
How?
for you, the account stopped doing Jesus edits. So
Oh.
they were, I think the funniest part is they were using clips from the Latter-day Saints fucking Bible videos page.
I hate this.
Oh my
God damn it.
In
Oh,
Jesus
That's
I
crazy.
had a quick question. Now it's gone, so. it's too bad.
Okay.
You and them damn Jesus edits, I swear to God.
Oh, right, yes. How many of you have gotten the Gen Z Bible stories on your For You
What?
page?
No.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well, I gotta go find them now,
You
and
see,
I'll send them
I
to you
am an
guys.
actual like Passion of the Christ truther, so some
Oh.
of
I
us
don't know
are
what
better
that
than
means.
others.
Um,
It's essentially somebody using like hip language to explain like Jesus stories in the Bible. It's
The
very
only
funny.
thing I care
Looks
about in
like
the
a youth
Bible
pastor on TikTok.
is that Judas
He's not.
kissed
No,
Jesus on
just
the
some
lips.
dude.
What was up with that?
oh yeah. You did kiss him on the lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't really know why that. To be
That was
completely
the
honest.
signal?
Why was that the signal? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just point him out first. No. I got this. Uncorks the bee stick lip balm. Yeah.
He's like,
Fucking Burt's Bees.
Burt's Bees.
Not
It's
sponsored.
flavored kind, guys. Gosh.
Other lip balms are available.
The Jerusalem special.
I'm tired of us.
I'm sorry.
anyways, back to
Oh.
Anyway.
I am fucking tired of us.
Apologies.
This is interesting as to how I should go about this. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. I want everyone please to make me an intelligence save.
Oh.
Just
No.
in general. Just for...
No.
Excuse?
What is my fucking intelligence? Rhiannon has a pretty good one.
Ooh,
Oh.
yes!
She doesn't have proficiency in saves. Fuck. Come on. Fuck.
Jess, you reroll if you let me reroll.
Fine.
Hey,
Nice.
let's go.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right. We got it.
Go.
Good game.
Trade offer. Trade offer.
We ball.
So,
Nat 20, babe.
Galatea...
Go.
Oh, you got nat 20, Brooke?
Yes.
Holy shit, everyone got it? Damn, dude. Okay.
Destiny's Children.
You guys leave to go to bed. And deep in your common rooms, sleep finds you. But sleep is not easy. It's not quiet either. There are flashes, dreams that feel too real. Flashes of fear. You can feel your heart beating straight out of your chest. Galatea, you not recall, you in your dream are standing in a hallway. You are having a slight little conversation, and you couldn't see, I think. I think you could hear slight tapping on your right. Turned around, thinking maybe, Issa had caught up to you or something. No. There's nothing there. You cool? You can hear a voice come back to you. Yeah, you think so. And then, as you turn away, you can see something move just in your peripheral. You quickly turn back, and flicking your eyes upward, you see standing on the ceiling of the dungeon, following after you, is the glistening 8 eyes of a huge acromantula. It stands there. You go kind of cold, like cold flash over you. That kind of primordial urge. Fight, flight, run, freeze. You run. You run as quickly as you can, and something jumps out after you, and then you wake up in your bed. Just a dream. Really prolific one. Each of you, in turn, um, yeah. Each of you in turn have similar visions. Isa, you leave for the day. Um, you go to lay down in bed and you have trouble finding sleep. You can hear a slight noise also from outside as rain comes down. You can see the moonlight with your eye, even your eyes closed. Like with lights hitting your eyes when your eyes are closed and something passes in front of that light, you can kind of like sense a slight thing. Open your eyes just a little bit, and something passes over the outside window of Gryffindor Tower. There is a shattering of glass, and then you wake up immediately. And kind of also in like a bit of a sweat. You look around. You were quiet enough, though. You immediately calm down. You're fine. What the fuck? You're in your pajamas. You got your slippers on the side of the bed. No glass. Um, Gwyn, Rhiannon. Visions for you. The two of you stay back after it all. Decide to spend some time in the common room while everyone else goes to bed. Have maybe a apple cider or something like that. Something nice. And Taylor is asleep. Oh, hi, Jordan. Taylor is asleep in the windowsill in the common room down here. And as the two of you are speaking, talking, shooting shit, you can hear the echoing of a distant scream. Gwyn, you look at Rhiannon. Rhiannon, it sounds familiar. Would you have gotten up?
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The two of you guys exit the common room, peeking your head out into the hallway, seeing what you can see, and you can hear it echoing down on the stone walls. You decide to kind of go after it, pulling out your wands, casting Lumos, and rushing down there. You can see Galatea currently on the ground, their wand elsewhere, as a acromantula is pressing their legs down upon her, and then you can see on the side walls two more will turn around toward you and crawl down to the ground. And as the two of you guys can feel that fear rising in your chest, there is a bright white light, and you are in your beds. It being nothing than a bad dream. And that is where we will end tonight's episode, and that is where we will end third year.
Whoa.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Can I get a grade check, please?
Grades, grades, please.
I don't have
Fuck
time
your
to process
plot. Give
these
me my
horrors.
grades.
I need the die of fate for this plot shit. What you talking about?
Oh my god. Surely they can't attack us in Italy when we're on our vacation.
You can totally be getting the Die of Fate after the downtime's over. Yeah.
I have key mine, so.
Yep, I know. So you can. Is what I'm saying. Sending. I may as well just set them all to O's and then send the actual image. Okay.
Yep, because that's what my downtimes were.
Cool.
God, that was scary. No,
Mhm.
I don't like that. I didn't like that
sweating.
one bit.
Oh,
You're putting that in grades.
I'm so scared right now.
Grades. Year 3. Looks like I entirely missed semester 1.
That's
Semester
fine.
2. My bad.
At least we get to go to Italy next? Question mark?
Yeah, next episode be Italy. Sure. Yeah.
Spider's gonna
Oh
pack
yeah,
us there.
look at them! Look at them Gwyn grades.
I mean,
It's the end of third year. And I think this is officially the Lovers timeline.
Yay!
yay!
This is the Lovers timeline. So to articulate them all, we've got Tuesday night. I think it's Tuesday. With Sharon as the death timeline.
Cool.
Then we've got the defunct Friday night tower timeline, the dark timeline. And then we've got the the other one,
Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, which is the Wheel of Fate timeline. And then the regular timeline is the Hierophant. And you guys are now the Lovers.
Look at us making connections.
Oh my god.
Is anyone else on a different timeline?
Win, aren't you? No?
No, I think Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning are on the normal timeline.
I
Tuesday
can't tell
morning
what
is interesting.
I can't tell what Wednesday night's doing, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's
The
the
full
Rock
timeline.
timeline.
The Rock.
Wayne The Rock Johnson.
Ooh, we
Right.
need to present our perk ideas.
Yep.
Oh,
After
yeah.
the stream's done.
Yeah, sure. I'll end the stream. Thanks,
man.
guys.